Really happy to finally attend one of your streams. Hope you've been well. I am Chris for Heart.
Hello, hello, hi. Happy Thursday. Happy Friday. Friday's Friday. It is the Friday to it being Friday, so it's Thursday. Hello. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Ugh, I just did a neck stretch where I feel like my wait, Chris is in a tunnel? Huh? I'm in a tunnel? Do I sound okay? How's the audio? Does the audio sound okay for everyone? Oh shit, why is this
Happy
on?
5 months, Chris.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good thing I didn't have any work calls today. Whoops. Why was voice changer on? I feel like having voice mod on is like playing with fire. Like you never know when it'll just turn itself on by itself. Like it just turns itself on and I don't know why. It's gonna embarrass me one day. I don't know what to do with this.
W.
Alrighty. Here, let's hang on, I gotta read some stuff going on. Some stuff. Are you all still with me?
Imagine if it was on the scary voice and you didn't realize it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that's embarrassing. Well, I guess that's the first time it started out in voice mod. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'll read those in a sec. I gotta do more neck stretches. I was just talking about how I was, you ever just after you stay hunched over at your desk all day, you do that thing where you just kind of you tilt your head back a little bit? Well, I did that, and I swear I cracked something because my body had assembled itself to be hunched over because I was hunched over for hours and hours on end, and then I cracked it back and my vision got blurry for a sec. I swear I could have just snapped my own neck and killed myself right then and there. Make sure you have good posture. Posture is so important. Okay, let me turn my face on. Alright, 1 second. Hello! Hi, that sounds healthy. Posture is healthy. Snapping your neck by accident is not healthy. How's everyone doing? Okay, hi. Let me start reading names. Okay, let's go. Dyer, hello. Owonion, hello. Tsuki, hi. And Tsukipple, hello. And Gage, hello. And Spicy Jaguar, and Yasha, and oh my god, here they come. Jennifer, hi. Galaxy Chester, yeah, it was a request. I think I did an okay job. Hot Pie, hello. Loud Sonic, hi. Bird Cult, hello. Icy, hello. Neko Chest, MK, hi. Fox the Otter. Suki, hi again. Synthwave, hello. Bacon, hello. Bacon Kitty, hello. Sneaky Cat, hi. And Zilbo, and this ain't your Twitch account? Well, it's certainly not my Twitch account. Is it your Twitch account? Boba Yubi, hi! Hello. And, Bulk Magician, and Zazzle, and Takuma, Chrissy Blues, and Follower, Not So Human, Cheyenne, hello, Lyova, hi! Meowdy, yeah. There's so many names. I'm sorry if I missed you, but I'm glad you're here. Hi, Dai. Hello. I was gonna say Day for a hot sec, but I'm like, you know what? I'll pronounce it correctly this time. Karen, let me read these subs. Let me read the subs. I want to read the subs.
You're my favorite furry streamer just because I am a new furry and my persona is an otter, so...
Thank you, Fuzzy Otter Paws. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. And thank you for being here. Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. Your shirt is looking cool. Thank you, Hathar. Thank you. Too many names is good. Yeah, you guys are so sweet. Okay, let me read these. Let me get in on all this action. Oh, thank you for the pets. Karen, thank you for the resub. Holy cow, 7 months? You've been here for the entire journey. Ha! Thank you. Oh my gosh. God damn. I keep saying this every single time, but if you know me in real life, you don't have to sub. You can just buy me a sody pop next time I see ya. I don't know. It just feels... John Jackal, hi. Thank you for the resub. Tsuki, thank you for the tier 3. Thank you so much. Al Centauri, hello, hello. Thank you for the Prime resub. Aren't you early? Am I early? Don't I always start at 8? Wait, no, I'm kind of forgetting what time I start at now. I think I do start at 8. Why do I
First time catching your streams. I see you on Twitter, but I always forget to join one of your streams. Happy streaming.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Strawberry Banana Worm. I like your name. It's so evocative. I'll buy you a sody pop and a sub at the same time. What? What? That's not necessary. Thank you, Karen. You got that shiny badge. Look at that shiny badge. I'm actually planning on changing those sub badges soon because I don't like them that much. I made these in like a day and a half because I've never done pixel art before. Those little ribbons. They're supposed to be like little award ribbons. And I don't know, it's just a little tame. It's a little too tame for me. Suki, holy cow, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. Holy crap, thank you, thank you. I can't thank you enough. It's dazzling, but if you want to upgrade, I'll take him. Yeah, I want to find, I don't know, I'm thinking I'm due for a revamp. There's some channel stuff in the works that I'm not going to talk too much about, but one day I will have like a channel layout re-debut where it's like the otter is the same, but the channel is fancier. Your streams are easy for me to catch due to the Eastern timing. I'm so glad to hear it. Eastern timing buddies. Welcome back, Unpleasantness.
Don't worry, you didn't come early.
Thank you, follower. The stars in your shirt are cute. Thank you. Bye, I was here for like 3.5 milliseconds, but I'm old and I need my beauty sleep. Go get your beauty sleep. I can't even imagine how much more beautiful you can get, but if you say so, then I'll take your word for it. I feel like sleep is really good.
Chris Woozy.
I'll see you later. Have a good sleep, Synthwave. How can Synthwave get more beautiful, huh? Huh? I don't believe it. I need to see this for myself. So they gotta sleep. I gotta yeah, of course! It's always nice to see you. Are you going to do that car driving animation for... Holy cow, oh my gosh, I think I forgot to update my stream info. Oops. I'm not chilling on your couch today. I'm sorry, I got a little turned around. And we're not playing Google Feud either, holy cow. Let me change it to just chatting. Darn it, I hate screwing it up for Twitch, because then it gets named that thing and you can't change it. Oops. Here, let's change it to walk me home again. We're gonna do that thing where you just watch YouTube videos and I don't have to do anything. A YouTube ASMR walking stream. Hell yeah. Hi Chris, how are you? I enjoy your stream so much. Andrew9120, thank you so much. Thank you for the bits. I enjoy you being here. Oh, I want you on my couch? Well, you missed it. I was on your couch last time. Tomo the Yoshi, thank you so much. Thank you. Holy cow, Tomo is gifted a total of 69 to the channel. Thank you so much, Tomo.
He's all I got.
Tomo was the one to push me through those affiliate emote slots way back in the day, back when like nobody was watching me, so I really appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know. He's just really nice, that's all. Thank you for the 4 gift subs, I really appreciate it. And ya skinny homie, thank you for gifting a sub to Aaron. Hi Aaron, welcome back. Mika go on, thank you for the sub. And Suki, thank you for the Prime sub.
Traveler's Theme 12-hour version LFD.
And Cookie 2484, welcome, thank you for the Prime sub. Did I miss anyone else? Centauri. What? Oh, thank you for the boop. I gotta recalibrate. Hang on, let me ominously stare at the camera for a sec. Sorry to recalibrate with everyone there. Oh my gosh, I got some gas.
Ordinary sausage viewing party.
Damn, you really like ordinary sausage, huh, Corwin? I gotta show ordinary sausage to chat sometime, but I don't know if it'll be today. Very ominous. Yeah, I stare into your soul. I can see your soul. I can see if you're pure of heart or not. Let me look to see if you're pure of heart. The things I see. The things I saw when I looked into your soul. Oh, unspeakable things. Hey Chris, I caught you on the other stream earlier. I wanted to say you're really cool. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Thank you so much. The chat's moving too fast. Mayak 3D, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You can see if someone's pure of heart and if they're shitting. Well, you know what they say. You never really know someone until you see them shit. Yeah, they totally say that. And I use they, them, so I just said it. So it's true. You know it's true. Holy cow, thank you so much. What happened, 14? Ah, you're so nice. Ah, what'd I do? I didn't do anything. I'm just chatting like normal. I didn't do anything special. Are you quoting the Gravity Falls unicorn with the pure soul bit? I mean, it's kind of like a trope. I haven't seen Gravity Falls. Should I? I feel like that series is kind of like done. Like I know it's done, but like no one's really talking about it anymore. It kind of passed, but I heard that it was really good. I haven't seen it. Suki, holy cow, thank you so much for the donation.
Friends and I enjoy your content too much. Best of luck, little otter.
Thank you so much, Suki. Aoi. I don't know. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Watch it. Is it that good? I know it took Tumblr by storm. I know that little triangle guy is like a Tumblr sexy man for some reason, but I don't know if that means I should or shouldn't watch it. I feel like I saw a lot of Gravity Falls fan art like a month ago. Oh, I don't know if I've seen any recently. I saw some years ago when like the finale was happening. Yeah. Let me double check to see if Twitter imploded because I posted my first scheduled tweet today. That tweet you see on Twitter, that was scheduled. I was really scared to hit the button. I wasn't sure if it was gonna work. I was like, it's gonna upload the video and then just keep it until it's time. But it worked. It worked. It's my first scheduled tweet. I wasn't actually there when the tweet got released immediately. So I think that's really cool. Have you seen that Tumblr iceberg video? I was laughing so hard I never followed Tumblr, but there was so much weird shit. Iceberg video? No, I haven't seen that. You'll have to send it to me. My new silver badge looks so shiny. Oh, I'm so glad, Maxie. I was just talking about how I'm planning on changing it in the future. I wanna commission someone to make it real shiny because I don't really have that much experience with pixel art. There was a redeem for lose the shirt. Oh my god! And there's also one for suggest a poll. How many holes does a straw have? 1 or 2? I think a straw has... I think a straw has... How many holes does a straw... How many holes does a straw have? How many holes does a straw have? What the fuck? Holy cow. Thank you for the poll, Jimbo is my dog. Thank you so much. And, Aurora, thank you for redeeming Lose the Shirt. I feel like, I just got my shiny new shirt and now y'all want to see me take it off. What the heck? What's going on here? Do you want me to keep the hat or lose the hat? Are you hat gang or no hat gang? I need to know. It's a through hole? Does a donut have 2 holes? A straw is just a long donut? A donut clearly has 1 hole. Can I see the tooth? Okay, you only 1 tooth. Only 1 tooth for you. Nest maker. There's your single tooth. Their name is Suki, not Suki. Yeah. It's Suki. Hat? Hat gang? No hat? Uh-oh. Can I spend points for you to bring back the shirt? Aww. Unfortunately, no. I don't want to make the person who redeemed the thing to feel like, what? I just got point canceled, and then all their points went down the drain. But I don't know, is it time to up my prices? I don't know. I don't want to make you guys pay more, but I want to maintain the delicate balance of the economy. Well, it looks... I'm seeing more hat gang today than no hat gang, so I'm going to keep the hat. It's a hat day. Sorry, Raven, if you're here. I know you wrote me a whole essay, but essays have really short lifespans. Well, thank you for the boob. Most people are saying a straw has one hole. So how long does a hole have to be before it's two holes? You know what I mean? Like, straws are pretty long.
How much to shave Chester?
$1 million? You mean like my whole body? Or like, you want to shave your initials on my back or something? How long? So like, you know those little playpens at McDonald's? Those like really long slides that you go into the McDonald's like the ball pit slide? Does that have one hole or two? Because it's like super windy. Slides are one hole? Humans are just weird donuts? Oh my god. Wait, whoa. Whoa. This is a game changer. Hang on. Are you saying that if a straw has one hole, then by extension, human beings and worms also have one hole? Hang on. Because we're basically just flesh straws, right? Right? Humans have 7 holes? Well, by this logic, then humans only have 1 because we're like a straw. Right? Hang on. Okay. Shall we start the walk? Well, before we continue this conversation? Let's start walking. You guys are gonna walk me home today. If this is your first time on a walking stream, I just pull up a walking video from YouTube, and we just watch that with music in the background. I've kind of experimented with music or without music. I'm not sure which is the optimal way. I feel like without music is a little bit more ASMR-y, but with music is more vibey. Stop talking about long things made of flesh. We are all long things made out of flesh. And that's not innuendo, that's just facts. That's just science, alright? You can't deny the science. Joe Biden says we will listen to the scientists. And I'm no scientist, but I'm pretty sure that's true, that we're just flesh tubes. Yeah, chat, they said Gage is a biochemist, and they can confirm that people are just flesh tubes. We're just straws. So here, alright. Okay. Alright. Let me pull up the video, alright? Let me pull up the walking. Because we need to get this walking started.
Chris, a hole can't be 2 holes. A hole counts as a hole if it's a throughout hole according to topology. Also, humans have around 7 holes unless you have piercings.
But I'm talking about... Okay, so... Alright. There's different magnitudes of hole, right? Like, I mean, I'm not counting pores. I'm not counting, like, you know, any sort of cuts you have on your knee because you tripped while walking at the park. Those don't count. I'm talking about the primary hole. Alright? And I'll talk a little bit more about the prime hole, once I get the video up. The alpha hole.
This is a very holy stream tonight.
Oh, hell yeah. I want to make like a little hole. Hi, Joe. Hi. We're talking about whether or not straws have 1 hole or 2 hole. I want to hear your thoughts. You're very well read and learned in the ways of the hole. So please let me know what you think, whether straws have 1 or 2 hole, because you don't even understand what implications that has. Like, whether or not straws have 1 or 2 holes
love this info,
That
but I don't know if that's a thing you want to do.
so no,
On-stream
no,
LMAO.
this isn't okay. I should
People
clarify.
have mouth pee poa poa 2x nostrils 2x little tear holes in your eyes.
I should clarify that this is not a discussion of factual information. It's a discussion of semantics. So this is an important but very fundamental concept that I, for some reason, took way too long to understand. But it was said really well in a philosophy class that I took when I was at college. It's important to know when you're arguing the truth of something versus when you're arguing semantics. Semantics, you know, neither of us. We're all in a room. We're all having a very scholarly debate right now, right? We're not arguing about what a straw is or what a straw looks like. And if we had to construct a straw out of, say, like a piece of paper, none of us would have trouble. We all know what a straw is. We all know what's going on and what it does and what it's capable of. But we're having a discussion about whether or not we're having a discussion of whether what we should call the straw, like how we should describe the straw, not like just regardless of how we end up in this conversation, regardless of who wins the quote-unquote argument, the straw itself doesn't change, and our understanding of like the actual factual qualities of the straw doesn't change, but we're ascribing meaning to whether or not we can call something a hole if it, let's say it has two openings or it has one long whatever. It's like, so there's no debate as to what a straw is. So it's not like we need to watch like a scientific documentary to find out how do we define a hole? It's like, this is just a semantic discussion, but I think it's a useful one. So in the meantime, we're gonna start with this driving video because I like the look of this video. All right. So we're driving down this road, and
great weather we're having today.
Thank you, Maple Spice, thank you. So Joe says straws have two holes that connect with each other. So what would you call the space in the middle? Is it just the void? The hole, so you define hole as just the opening? But what about a donut? How long does the hole have to be?
Mathematics, philosophy, topology wins. Sorry, Chris, one hole.
Well, mathematics in a lot of ways is semantic in nature when you get into like conceptual shit, right? Here, actually, I'm sick of these hands. Let me get rid of these hands. I want new hands. Sorry, we're gonna continue this whole discussion. New hands. It's time to upgrade these hands.
Are you driving or is your chauffeur Chet?
I'm the little bobblehead. I'm a bobblehead and you're driving. You're driving and I'm in the passenger seat and I'm talking to you about holes and you're getting frustrated. What? Here, these are HD hands.
Topology says it's one hole. Just believe science. T.
I think that it's worth saying that some words have different definitions in different circumstances. Like maybe there's a colloquial definition to holes. Maybe in terms of topology, in a specific context, it has, one hole, but in other applications, it's kind of like, are tomatoes fruit? Well, culinarily, they aren't really fruit, but biologically, they're fruit. But I think there's something to be learned here. Here, let's I'm of the mind that straws have... Let me think. I'm trying to think. Right? Where are we going? We're going to find some answers here. That's where we're going. We're gonna find some answers. So let me just find out what this tiny little window, where it's showing on my screen. Okay, I got it. So it's like right here. Okay. So I remember seeing a tweet.
You sound like you're small. It's cute.
I am small. Thank you. So, okay. Math is fake? No, I don't think math is fake, but I think there's a more useful definition for us beyond the mathematical one. Right? So, okay. I remember seeing a post on Tumblr not too long ago.
We are but flesh tubes zooming across the cosmos.
That was like, I can't remember it. I keep trying to search for this one, but I can't seem to find it. Trying to call math not science? I can't say that math is a science. Like, science as like an institution and as like a field of inquiry has evolved so much, but it's very much like a post-enlightenment kind of thing. It's a very like, it's very much like, sure, science studies like the truth of the universe, but the way like the scientific method is like set up, and the way that like we understand science and like what qualifies as rational and irrational thought is a very cultural byproduct. Like, I don't know, I feel like math is like a different entity altogether. Not to say they don't interact with each other, but I don't know, I hesitate to call math a science. I think it's a useful distinction. Not to say science can't get really mathematical, but I remember seeing a tweet like this, right? It was like
2 months, woo.
I don't know if it was a worm, but it was like something like this, where it was like the mouth. Oh wait, hang on. Let me draw it differently. It was like this. Here. It was like the mouth and like the anus, right? And it was like this. And it was talking about how this is the mouth over here, and this is the anus. It was talking about how, like, all, I don't know if it was, like, vertebrae, or, I don't know, I mean, worms aren't vertebrae. Like, it was, like, a certain classification of living things that look like this. It's not a fish, but I guess fish kind of follow the same logic, right? But it was, like, I remember it had a bunch of, reblogs because it was, like, it was like there was a long blurb with it, but the blurb that stuck with me and a bunch of people who reblogged it was something like this. It was like, he was like, you are merely an instance of the guy. And I can't find it. And I'm not making any sense right now, but you know, you know what I mean? You are merely an instance of this guy. Because, like, a lot of living things, humans, fish, worms, they kind of are like an instance of this sort of model, where there's one way in and there's one way out, right? So, if you were to say that this is a straw, if you're to say that straws have one hole, then by extension, you know what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with this? Then by extension, you also have one hole.
I dig this whole discussion.
Right? But that would be absurd.
Okay, materialist.
No. No, I'm saying that I'm what you call a whole dualist. I think it's a useful distinction to say, well, one way is the entrance and one way is the exit. So if there's only one hole, then it's almost as if that is the basis of your knowledge, then you would have a hard time discussing the difference between the two ends, you know? You could say, well, that one hole has two separate openings, but you fundamentally believe a fact of the universe that you can reduce a straw to one long hole. But I feel like it's a more fundamental quality of the straw that those two separate entrances and exits have different uses at any given time, right? So I've seemed to have convinced myself that straws have two
Apparently,
holes.
there's an ancestor of humans that ate and peed and pooped with the same hole.
Oh, awesome. Damn. They don't make them like they used to, huh?
What is a hole? A miserable little opening of secrets. But enough talk, haven't you?
Damn. Is that Castlevania? I've never played Castlevania. A straw has two openings. Well, those openings are holes. Right? If a straw has one hole, my point is, if a straw has one hole, then you have one hole. You know? And I'm talking like your entrance and exit hole. But that's absurd, therefore straws have two holes. It's one long hole. If a hole gets long enough, in terms of the way that those holes are used,
itself and still remain a hole. Two holes can connect to each other and still remain a hole.
maybe the truth is that it has
exit
one hole
holes.
and two holes simultaneously. Well, holes are two-dimensional. This is a tunnel. Well, a tunnel is made up of two holes, right? Like the image plane over here.
Okay, then how many holes does a t-shirt have?
A t-shirt has 1, 2, 3, 4 holes, right?
Can you link the video you have playing? Friends and I are curious where it is.
Oh, it's called the Arches National Park 4K Scenic Drive. If you search that, you should be able to get it. I usually search like drive ASMR, walking ASMR, because if you just search like walking video, you'll get a lot of like people talking like while they're hiking.
If there's nowhere to go, it's a blind hole. And it does not count a hole on the ground, isn't a hole. My brain hurts too much hole talk.
So, no, your brain, that's how you know you're learning. So, the hole exists in this two-dimensional plane at the entrance right here, in this little, like, grid that I drew. So, yes, the tunnel is between the two holes. No, the opening exists there. The opening is the hole. Okay, so here's why donuts only have one hole, okay? Let me explain. And no, the hole is the passage? No, that's the passage. No, this is ridiculous. Now, you know how I said listen to scientists earlier? I take it back. Make up your own truth. Only you decide what's true or not. Science be damned. All right. Let me explain to you why donuts have one hole. Here is a donut. Wait. This is a donut, right? I want to make it a little thicker. It's one of those, like, thick donuts. Heh, thick. So this is a donut, right?
Schrodinger's hole.
And we can make it fancy. We can make it a fancy donut. We can, like, add, like, a little frosting on it. Like this, just to show the form.
Merriam-Webster definition of hole: an opening through something, a hollow-out place.
Don't even pull up a dictionary on me. Dictionaries are really narrow in terms of how they define stuff, but I'm telling you the truth. This is the truth of it. No, I'm not a whole denialist. I'm a whole truther. Look. Let me show you why donuts have one hole.
Didn't know otter could speed up time.
Sorry, I got so caught up in this whole talk that I haven't been reading these subs.
Mods have been yelling at ya silly.
Oh my gosh. Oh, there's a redemption. Hang on. I need to make a new window. I got so caught up in this discussion that I'm sorry, I've forgotten my manners. We all must remain civil in this discussion. Put something on your head. Can I put my persona on your head? Why, yes, of course you can. If you have me on Discord... Oh, shoot, I don't have Discord open. Can you send me, like, a link or something on Twitch? I'm sorry. I don't have enough of screens to do this today. A shirt has 4 holes because they're different sizes? Well, a funnel has 2 holes as well. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, you're not denying that if they're different sizes, they're 2 different holes, but, you know, not... If we're to say that tunnels have 1 hole, then sometimes the doors are different.
Remember to fill in empty ear holes.
Okay. Hang on, I got a little turned around. Oh, here's... You know what? I got the link. Hang on. I know Nightbot deleted it, but I have eyes on the link, don't you worry. You know, I'm gonna do a crop of this character if you don't mind. Just because it's a safe for work picture, but there's a little bit of pube hair that I don't want to take the risk. So, here, let me do a crop. I don't want to take the risk because I don't know how prudish that the Twitch admins are. So in the meantime, I'm gonna switch it to this mode, and put that over here. Hang on, actually, let me set it to this because I gotta be extra careful. Whew, that was a close one. We will continue this discussion, I assure you.
Hole check. Hope everyone is practicing hole safety today.
Yeah, thank you, Corwin, thank you.
Chris, please help me. What do 2 holes with a single opening look like? I can't fathom the inverted values of a straw.
What? You can't just invert a straw? I don't think that's spatially possible. You can't do that. No. That's impossible. That's absurd. That's ridiculous. Science says we don't have the technology for that yet.
Not with that attitude.
No! Well, if you show me an inverted straw, well, I'll be damned. Maybe the fella can hang out over here, like this. Like a this. Let's get the driving back on. What? Excuse me while I do some housekeeping. Trying to keep the house nice and tidy for the guests. You are the guest. Check that off. And yeah, alright. Now we will continue the discussion about why donuts only have 1 hole. Right? Okay. Oh, Louis, if you're looking for the Discord server, it's !Discord. And Sebby's? Seb? Oh, Seb. Are you okay? I can't tell if you're spam or if you're a person. Okay, let's get back to driving. Oops. All right. Back to the whole discussion, right? Let's say you are making a tunnel through a mountain and you only made 1 hole. It didn't go all the way through the mountain, and then you make another hole on the other side. Now you have 2 holes. Why connecting them only makes 1? Are you arguing in favor of 2 holes because you're saying that it would be absurd that
it in both directions? At what point does the donut attain 2 holes?
I think you're saying that Ari, I think Ari's trying to say that if you have a mountain and you dig 2 holes on either sides that don't connect with each other, it would be absurd to say that the moment that you connect them, the 2 holes suddenly collapse into 1, when it's been so clearly 2 holes this entire time. Is that, am I getting you correctly? I'm sorry if I'm misrepresenting if you are team 1 hole, but alright, so here, okay. The reason why donuts have one hole is this. I will illustrate it to you. You will see it visually because I know a lot of you are visual learners. So here's the donut, right? This is why. You ready for this? Are you ready? That's why. Here, let me make it a little thicker for the people in the back. Check this out. This is why. Whoop. You seeing it? Are you seeing it? It's one hole because the hole is in the center of the donut.
Make a cut into net. It now has less holes, does it not?
See that? So this area right here, the curvature of the donut, that's not where the hole starts. That's simply the curvature of the donut. That's the beginning of the hole, but that's not quite the hole yet, right? I'm sorry, but that's just wrong. You want to fight me on this one, Kimono? You, me, the schoolyard after school. Be there or be square.
Gonna head out, but I hope you have a great stream. I am Chris for Heart.
How many holes does it have with the W? Well, what? Well, all things are one thing if you really think about it. Well, we can't really get into. We don't have time to go into that discussion yet. No One in the Dark, thank you for the Prime, and who Eyes On, thank you for the sub, thank you so much. Tugboot, thank you for the resub. Hole check. thank you. Full Heart, thank you so much for the resub. And Fexhound, thank you. And Saren Game, thank you for the gift sub. And Zithriu, thank you for the 5 gift subs 12 minutes ago, thank you so much. And Vampirus, thank you for resubbing. And Fresh the Duck, oh my gosh, there's multiple ducks in chat. Oh my gosh, all the ducks should make friends with each other because that's what ducks are. Social creatures, I guess. I don't know. I just think ducks are really neat. Thank you for the prime sub, Fresh the Duck. Something tells me you're really fresh. The Invisiblest. Well, you're not invisible to me. I see you, I hear you. Thank you for the prime sub. I feel if it's a perfectly artificially made, perfectly cylindrical donut, this doesn't apply, and the 2 holes. And it's 2 holes. Oh, like some sort of robo donut? Oh, like a nut, right? Like a screw, like a nuts and bolts kind of nut that looks, let's say, like.
Hope we see Subnautica at some point.
Yeah, I plan to. I don't own it yet, but I plan to. There's a lot of games I want to get to. Here, this is what a nut looks like, right? Oh shoot, I can't draw, but I believe it's something like this. Fuck, I can't draw. What the fuck? This thing? Like a hex nut or whatever? Whoops. Yeah, I would say this has 2 holes because you know why? It's because sometimes there's that little thing that looks like this, like a metal disc. Sometimes you need to put the screw. You know, there's directionality here, right? Like there's a side to it. This is like side A and the other one is side B. Whereas with if you say that, then the donuts have frosting sides and non-frosting sides, but I mean, it's not like you do anything on the other side of the donut, you know what I mean? Like you don't eat the donut depending on which side the hole is facing. You're thinking 2 dimensions? Well, there's 2 planes here. There's this side over here. Can we at least agree that... Whoops. That's my reference folder for some stuff that I'm asking some friends for. Can we agree that this isn't a scientific quote-unquote discussion? Because I feel like I have all the respect in the world for scientists, but science, science uses certain definitions, semantics, to describe reality, but that in itself is not the description of reality. It's just an argument of which definition is more useful, and that itself is a semantic discussion. Whereas whether or not climate change is real, that would be a discussion of what the truth of the, what's reality. Like, is there or is there not? It's not a matter of, oh, well, if you define it this way, then I suppose there is. It's like, no, that for example is like a discussion about what's real and what's not.
Waitress, hold the bacon.
This is a different thing. So maybe there's another definition out there where this is more useful, but for my purposes, scientific language is used to communicate with other scientists. Yeah, but that's true, but it's but it's important to know when, what the debate actually is. So I'm not using this in the case of studying like wormholes or fucking the shape of the universe or anything like that. I'm just saying for my purposes, I would say this object, whatever you call it, has 2 holes. But a donut... Oops. Crap. A donut... This is a donut. 1 hole over here, and 2 holes. Like that. That's how I operate. And I would say... snakes, 2 holes. This stream is exhausting. You must be tired, Unpleasantness. I think you should kick back and relax. We're getting work done today. This is the work. This is important shit. All right, this is a very important stream. So thank you for being here. Useless Fox. No, you're not useless. Oh my gosh, this is from 4 minutes ago. Thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it. Why do the alerts always tend to escape me a little bit? Calling Timbits donut holes makes no sense. They would be what the don't... No, that makes sense. That makes sense because donuts have 1 holes, which is why Timbits, which if there are no Tim Hortons near you, you might know Munchkins from Dunkin' Donuts. These things that you can put like little frosting on, like this. This is a little Munchkin or a Timbit. They call these donut holes because donuts have 1 hole. Right? Donut hole's ridiculous? What? You're driving to fight me? Okay. You'll probably win because I am very small. If anyone kicks my ass, I will concede to your definition of what a hole is. But right now, I am safe and sound in my room. No one has kicked my ass. And, I'm right. What can I say? Donuts have 2 holes, straws have 1? Alright. Alright, now you're just fucking with me. Is Chris Canadian? No, but I studied in Canada for 4 years. This is driving me insane. Is that because we're on a drive right now? Huh? You're being driven insane? I gotta make everything smaller.
So when you use a shovel to dig a hole, that is 1 hole, but as soon as you break through the other side, it becomes 2 holes. But if your start is also the end, then it's 1 hole.
What? Huh? Wait, I gotta think about that. Holes are 3-dimensional, circles are 2-dimensional. Tunnels are the horizontal form of holes. Wait. So when you use a shovel to dig a hole, that is 1 hole, but as soon as you break through to the other side, it becomes 2 holes. Well, if you're digging a tunnel, yeah. If it's a tunnel, then it's 2. But if you're just digging like a little well, wells have one hole. Well, well, actually, yeah. Well, wells have one hole because, well, you're not really thinking about where the water's coming from if you're digging a well, because you would only think of one entrance for a well, like you put the bucket in. So maybe it's not like a thing that applies to every. Maybe it's not about the physics of the hole. Maybe it's not about the shape of the object. We're talking about how we use it. We're talking about, like, the reason why donuts have one hole rather than two is because it's only useful for us to think of it as one hole. But for straws, you know, it might be useful to think about the two separate openings of a straw, because if you've ever gotten bubble tea or boba, you'll know that some of the straws look like this. Some of the straws look like this. Here, let me make it a little bit bigger. If you've ever gotten bubble tea, you'll know that some straws look like this, because this hole, there's one hole over here, is a pointy hole. And it's pointy because it's supposed to go into the top of the little thing. There's like a little plastic lid that you poke it through, right? I'm giving you answers. This is why. Like, it depends on the object and how you use it. It's not, you know, it's not a statement about topology, but it's just like there's a reason that straws have two holes, because in some cases those it's important which end you're talking about. But you would never really need to talk about one end of the donut versus the other. You could say donuts have two sides.
Booba.
The two holes function exactly the same. There's no point in designating them. You're talking about donuts, right? This is what I call hole. This is what I call hole functionalism. If you ever want to write an essay about this, you can cite me. I don't really know how you would cite a stream with MLA formatting, but whoops, I can't spell. Functionalism. We're coining that today, right? You don't call the different ends of straws holes, you call them ends.
This has been the most hilarious discussion I've listened to and been a part of XD.
Well, you can call them holes because you could use those holes. You as opposed to a pencil, you would call two sides of a pencil separate ends. Because you can't use it like you would a hole. Right? Like, vacuum cleaners. Like the little, the vacuum cleaners that look like this, that have like a little, have a little thing. There, at the end of this tube, there's another hole over here. It's two because they're used separately. Like, one thing go in one hole and go out the other hole, so it's two holes. You're not putting anything in or out a donut, so it's one hole. That's hole functionalism for you. So I expect all your essays to be submitted by no later than 11:59 tonight on Moodle. So just make sure you get that in time. Otherwise, I'll have to dock you a third of a point. How many words? 500 words. I mean, technically you can put something in a donut. Yeah, but you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't defile the sanctity of the donut like that, would you? Would you? No, never. 500 is easy peasy. Okay, alright, if it's too easy for you, then make sure it's 3 to 5 pages double spaced. Times New Roman 12-point font. I forgot my Moodle password. Well, that doesn't sound like my problem. Suki, thank you for the donation.
If you can use either side the same, or does it still remain as just one hole?
What about the donut holes, the little balls? We already talked about the little balls. That just further proves why donuts have one hole as opposed to two. Because you don't call
Professor
that
Chester Kim.
two hole. Donut two holes. See what I'm saying? I forgot my password and couldn't submit my essay. Trust me, that excuse doesn't fly in college. Yeah, I mean, whether or not I believe you, I mean, it's something you gotta sort out. You stick the donut on another snack? Where do I post the essay? In the classroom channel in the Discord. Don't actually write me an essay. Holy cow, we're not doing this again. No way. I'm not proofreading another essay on stream. What happens if you put a straw in the donut? Well, then you have 3 holes there, don't ya? Am I right, Gage? That's a 3-hole structure. Do schoolwork. Yeah, everyone, make sure you pass your classes. School is dumb, but, you know, sometimes you gotta get done if you can. I don't know. Whatever, I'm not a stickler for school. I'm not here to tell you to go to stay in school or whatever. Whatever. It's a weird time to be in school. But I'm glad you're here, learning regardless. What if you take the straw out?
I meant why does autocorrect hate me? Chris, can you beat up autocorrect?
Okay. First thing I do when I get like a phone, like a new phone, I always turn off autocorrect because I don't like text, predictive text. I don't like autocorrect or anything like that. How tall can you make a donut before it has 2 holes? I would say taller than the roof of your mouth. Because then you would have to decide which end of the donut to eat first. Right? That's whole function. If we're gonna go by this theory of whole functionalism, then the donut has to be too long to consume as a donut for it to have 2 holes. I hate your logic. I'm sorry, Suki, but you might not like my logic, but I still like you. Nothing could come between us, right?
Donuts have bigger holes.
What is BNA and what is B-Stars? They're 2 series on Netflix. I don't know. They're quite popular, so you could check them out. I haven't seen B-Stars, but I've seen BNA and I like it. I like it a lot. It's cute. It's super cute. BNA is by Studio Trigger, and they did Kill la Kill, and they did a bunch of other stuff, and I really like their animation style. As a mathematician, I like your logic. Math is about choosing the definition most useful for the situation. I mean, I guess if I ever use a different definition of a whole, I would have to specify. But this is the definition I like. As long as you describe your terms, it doesn't matter what you mean by whatever word you use. Yeah, it's true. But between you and me, we all know what real holes are. I mean, come on. I mean, like, we know, right? Come on. You get me. If you know, you know. I was there for the great hole debate of 2021. Everyone gets a little shirt out of this. Expect a t-shirt mailed to your house, to your primary address. And the shirt says, I survived the great hole debate of 2021 and all I got was a lousy t-shirt. Yeah, it's the whole functionalism shirt. This hour-long stream has proven that you don't know what a hole is. I dabble. You could say I dabble in holes. I happen to have 2 holes myself. So you know what? I might know a thing or two about holes because I have them.
Fall Out Boy song.
I would legit buy that stitched collection of planes. Aww. A lousy 4/1 hole t-shirt. Well, no one denies that shirts have 4 holes, right? Would the whole monists in chat, that is people who define a singular hole between a tunnel, Would hole monists define shirts as having one hole because it's one long tunnel with multiple entrances on one side? You know, that's absurd. A nose has one hole because both nostrils serve the same function. They don't! Because I happen to know that some people get their, They get... Ugh, man.
Chris, I am very sorry to say, according to topology, shirts have 3 holes.
Shirts have 3 holes? What? No! Sometimes you could have one nostril that's blocked. That's 2 holes. But yeah, like a deviated septum. Right. I have a deviated septum, so I literally only have one nostril. If someone has a fully blocked nostril, does that hole become a... Hello everyone, I just wanted to come in and say hi.
No,
I'm moving
I am
from
not
Maxi right now.
kidding.
Have a
I
great
might
stream.
have to send you a
I'll see you later,
video
Denisco. This is the most contentious stream to date. Stop fighting. We're not fighting. I love you all, even if you're wrong about holes. T-shirts don't have 3 holes. I ask you a question? Okay, you can ask me a question, Aaron. Oh, I'm fighting? No. No, we're not fighting. This isn't a fight. Because I've already won. Ah, haha. Bow before my logical power. My prowess. T-shirts have 3 holes because if you start from one end
the mouth hole, the
of a
other
shirt,
end
there
of
are
the
3
butthole,
ways
or is
out.
the butthole the other end of the mouth hole?
But if you start from one end, there's 3 ways out. That's a myth. I'm kidding. That's not a fucking myth. No, but I don't know if I like that. And who's to say that topology is the be-all end-all of the whole discussion? I don't like this. Are you American? Yeah, I am American. Born and raised. I'm as American as a donut with 1 hole. Straws have 1 hole because there's only 1 way out? What? But what if you enter a straw?
Topology is the science of defining what a hole is. ISTG.
No. Well, for what purpose? If you enter a straw through one end, and you decide you're an ant, you're like a tiny little ant, you're a bug, and you go inside one side of the straw, and you're like, wait a minute, I left my oven on. You can still go out of that 1 hole that you entered. So there's two exits because you can turn around. Right? That implies that a straw that's closed at one end has half a hole. Well, I mean, I suppose if the shape of the straw changes, then it's a different object. How many holes does an otter have? Well, I can tell you, I have multiple. Well, I mean, what are you to what end?
Chris, please say you're American as pizza pie.
Pizza pie. You know, I found out that not everyone says pizza pie. I'm used to saying pizza pie.
Lasagna is the name of the noodle, so if you just add
but
more
I think that's a
on top,
regional
it's the
thing.
same.
Even other Americans don't describe pizzas as pies sometimes. Does a straw have any holes if you connect both ends? No. If you connect both ends, then it becomes a different thing. Do ear holes count? Yeah. Because holes don't need to have exits for it to be a hole. It only needs to be usefully described as a hole. if we start applying scientific definitions to everything in life, then I feel like you're gonna have a hard time just like communicating with people. Like, what's another word that science has defined a certain way, but like it's like a different, colloquially it's not used that way all the time. I'm thinking like for example, the word, this isn't the best example, but the word theory in a scientific context is a really specific thing. Like the theory of gravity. But I don't think that like you're only stuck with that definition of I don't think that you're stuck with that one definition of the word theory. I think it's frustrating when people start mixing it together. Like obviously if someone is like, "Oh, gravity's just a theory." It's like, no. You're using it wrong. But in your day-to-day life, you're not gonna, you know, it's not like you're barred from using that word. It is a great example, but it's a little controversial. I'm thinking maybe there's another word. Maybe there's another word. A scientific theory is a series of asserted observations backed up by a great deal of evidence. Yeah, that exactly. And I don't think that's the only definition that it's nice to use. I mean, I like the other definitions, as long as they're not conflated, right? Did I thank you already, Greedmech? Thank you for the 2 gift subs. I really appreciate it. You literally means figuratively. Well, that's a whole separate thing, because I'm only using science, like, the word literally should mean literally, right? But there's a colloquial definition of literally where it means figuratively, and that can be frustrating to like grammar people. But I'm only talking about science because...
Hey bud, just seeing how you're doing today, and I hope you had a great day.
Because science demands like a
word
certain level of
hypothesis?
authority behind it.
Love you, bro, heart.
And I think it's warranted, you know? Like if you're a scientist and you're practicing scientific studies, I think that warrants a certain level of like reverence and respect. But I'm saying that's not a be-all end-all that makes you right all the time about certain things, especially when it comes to like casual uses of the word. And I don't think that just because a word is used casually that meaning doesn't have any merit to it. I don't think math is a science, but I feel like that whole semantic discussion is a lot less fun than this whole one. But I think that science uses math, obviously. I'm gonna be making some this weekend. Making some science. Making some donuts. Making some waffles. What if someone reveres you but doesn't respect you? Whoa, it sounds like some people who send me some DMs. But I'm not gonna get into that. Making some holes. Yeah, you too can make a hole. Why are you talking about holes? Why not? Crepes is the true answer. Just do science and donuts at the same time. You can do donuts in your car, but that sounds extremely dangerous and I wouldn't recommend it. Holes are fun. But which one? I'm kidding. I'm joking. Alright, I'm over it. Let's just compromise and say that straws have 1.5 holes. I'm just kidding. I don't think that's how compromises work. Counting 2 holes on a straw is like how pages in books are counted. What? Oh, you're okay. So like one single sheet of paper is 2 pages because you print words on those separate sides. I get it. I can't see chat. Help! Oh no. Maybe refresh.
How does chat feel about non-orientable surfaces?
Non-orientable surface. What's a non-orientable surface? Is it like a pool of lava because you can't put something on it? Wait, that doesn't sound like a good definition. Paper has 6 sides? Alright. If it can cut me through when I turn the pages, it gives me a paper cut. I don't count those edges as sides, alright? We're not going there. Paper is a cube? Well, first of all, that's not even true. You could say that it's like a really thin, like, rectangular prism or something, but fuck that. I don't care about that shit. That's where... See, that's what I mean about colloquial definitions, right? Like, you can say a sheet of paper has 6 sides, but I just don't feel like that's useful to me. Well, you could be like, well, mathematically there's an edge to it, and that edge has, like, you know, millions of atoms stacked on top of each other, so it makes a side. Well, it's like, well, that's not how I use paper. That's not how I use holes, okay? I don't use holes like that. It literally does have 6 sides. Yeah, but... if someone is like, hey, can you put down that stack of paper with the bottom side up or something, you're not going to be like, well, which side is the bottom? Because in space, then there's no directionality. It's like, come on. What are you talking about? I don't know. You know what I mean, right? I believe you about topology. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Technically, there's millions of holes and everything because of the in-between space. But between molecules? Well, I mean... Alright. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I'm done with the whole... I promise you, I'm done with the whole discussion. No more hole talk. No more hole talk. Holes are done. Holes are cancelled. Hole is over party. Hashtag... Let's get this hashtag started on Twitter. Hole is over party. No more holes. We're done. I'm switching this to regular monitor view. And we're just gonna have a nice drive. How's that? How does that sound? Ah. Oh god. That I didn't know that I didn't know that one simple poll suggestion could cause so much friction. You know? What's happened, huh? What's happened between us? I feel like back in the day, like nothing, you couldn't drive a wedge between us. And now all it takes is a straw, something so flimsy. That's not how we are, right?
No more holes. Everyone either starves or explodes.
What? This is how this community gets torn apart. Guess you could say I'm poking holes in your argument. Ha 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 ha.
Hold on, did someone change my shirt?
Huh? Oh yeah, someone asked to take the shirt off. I wanted to keep it on, but chat was like, chat had other ideas. Pancakes are fluffy, but waffles are good for ice cream sandwiches. I'm actually not sure where I stand on the pancakes versus waffles. I feel like I like them both. I mean... waffles are nice because they have, like, they can hold the syrup and stuff. But pancakes are just so simple. Like, I like the simplicity of a pancake. Like, it's so easy to make the batter, and you just pop it on the stove. It's so easy. So, I don't know if it's an issue of which one you would rather eat, or which one you, like, appreciate on a deeper level. What about Japanese pancakes? I like all fluffy pastries. French toast is good too. Ugh, I haven't had like a good breakfast in a while because I don't usually eat breakfast. I usually just get up. I feel a little groggy when I get up. My stomach is a little sour every time I get out of bed, so I usually don't eat breakfast. And then I just look forward to lunch. It's always, I never get up early enough. And even if I do get up early, I still need to wait before I can eat. Real maple syrup or fake? Both, I guess? I like the cheap shit sometimes, but if it's like quality shit, then obviously it's gonna be good. I feel like so many people left during the whole discussion. People are like, fuck this, I'm out. I can't deal with this right now. I understand, but I think it was an important one. I prefer to make a simple egg sandwich. Nothing else. But you salt your eggs, right, at least? Salt and pepper? Can't have your unsalted eggs. I was
You're out of
tempted.
your mind if you don't French toast.
I love French toast. I love French toast. Thank you for sticking through that important discussion. Not all discussions are easy, but I don't know. Means a lot. That inquiry. Pepper on eggs? Yeah, pepper on eggs is good. Who would win in a fight, pancakes or waffles? You mean like if you were to use it as a weapon? Oh, Seabean, I'll see you later. Have a good night. Get that rest. Rest up. Toast, bagels, or English muffins? I would say I can't turn down like a really good bagel, but only if it's fresh. I wouldn't eat a bagel if it's... I wouldn't pick bagel if it's like a store-bought bagel. Like from like a supermarket. But if we're talking like at their best, I would go with the bagel because I really like bagels. What about ketchup on eggs? That was super contentious with my roommates. Are we just doing like contentious topics today? I think that ketchup on eggs, I would prefer if no ketchup on eggs, but I totally understand.
The hat color is different. Did someone change the outfit color?
I would put ketchup on eggs, but if I had other options, I wouldn't. Like if I had like a really good salsa or something, I would use that instead. I feel like I'll just go with ketchup if it's just there's nothing else and I don't have enough salt or something. Let's say I screwed up my scrambled eggs. Max Fluffy, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Thank you. How's it going? You missed a really contentious debate. People were up in arms, ready to fight me, but we're mellowing out again. My roommates were grossed out by it. Why would they be grossed out? I feel like ketchup isn't the kind of thing that should gross anyone out. It's just... It kind of has this like lowbrow connotation, like, oh, you put ketchup on your eggs? Like, I see how it is. So you don't have any hot sauce or whatever. Because it's such a basic condiment, like kids like ketchup. So it's more like an elitist thing. It's not, for me, it's not like a gross thing. Like ketchup on eggs is awesome. But if I have like fancy eggs, I wouldn't put ketchup on it. I tend not to put ketchups on hot dogs because I just like straight up mustard. And if I have other shit, like I don't want the ketchup to be mixing with like the relish or the sauerkraut. I'm very pro no ketchup on hot dogs, but
it was only contentious because you are objectively wrong in ignoring the branch of science that answers your questions 3.
Ugh. I'm sorry, Suki. I am a scientific enigma, and science itself has eluded me. I have eluded science this whole entire time. So, I am a little bit of a mystery. Love you too, Suki. I'm glad that being wrong doesn't get between us. And of course, I mean, I'm right, obviously. When I was young, I hated eggs. I don't like a lot of sugar in the morning, so when mom and dad make pancakes, I eat my pancakes with no syrup and use Tabasco. Whoa. That's crazy. But you know what? I get it. I would say that's pretty weird, but I totally... I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think the issue is that ketchup is very mild and eggs are kind of the same. Ketchup isn't mild. Ketchup has such a strong flavor. Once you put ketchup in something, that kind of overpowers everything. Why did you miss my 5 months? Oh my gosh, did I? I'm so sorry. Jeff Alonso, I'm so sorry. Thank you for subscribing. It says 8 months in advance. I really, really appreciate it. Holy cow. Oh, I'm so sorry. I missed Daily Bum. Not Daily Bum. Oh my god, that's a lot of bum if it's daily. Dairy Bum, thank you for the prime. Max Fluffy, thank you for the raid again. Standish Bear, thank you for the prime, and... yeah, I missed those two, because I said... I thanked Useless Fox, and then I saw Greed Mech, and I just mentally, like, blacked out for the other two. Thank you for poking me about that. I never want to skip any subs, and I always feel really bad if I miss them, so I appreciate it. Hey Chris, I can't stay long, but I figured I'd stop by and say hi. Hi! Hi Sejan2. Thank you for dropping by. I hope you have a good night. People who don't use ketchup are not prepared for going to food heaven? Well, I like ketchup with my fries, but I don't put it in everything. Yeah, the thing about semantic debates is that they can go on forever, because it's kind of like the sandwich debate, quote unquote. Like, are hot dogs sandwiches? Like, the reason why it's such an enduring discussion is because there's kind of no right answer depending on how you defined it. Whoops! Wow, we finished our hour-long drive, and now we're in a rainy, scary forest. Okay. I guess we're here now. It's scary. It's scary hour. I don't think there's like a scientific discussion on what constitutes sandwiches, so I feel like that's the kind of thing you can talk in circles about. And I'm not gonna talk about whether hot dogs are sandwiches or not, because we already talked about it in a different stream a long time ago. So, but the point being, like, you don't, there really isn't a right answer. Like, you can make a case for certain definitions, and it can be a good case, but that's the kind of stuff that can change depending on what you're doing. Like, all language is like, it's got, like, the reason we use words is because they're useful, right? Like, and different uses come with different applications. So yeah, I think straws have two holes, but only because that's, I don't know, whatever. But like, if for some reason topology defines certain things as needing an exit or whatever, then I'm not gonna deny that. Like, it's fine. But I would posit that most people aren't thinking about topology when they're drinking a soda. At least most of the time. Your argument about paper directly counters your straw argument. No, it doesn't. Because you can say a really technical definition of a piece of paper is that it's a rectangular prism. But I just personally don't find it useful. Whereas I find it more useful in a casual sense to describe straws as having two holes. Well, yeah, two open, and no one would deny that they would have two openings, but I would use opening and hole interchangeably in that context. So it's more like how useful is it for me? It does, but I'm not going to explain why. Well, there you go. There is some technical definition that I'm missing here. But, I don't know, it just feels like it doesn't apply to me in this particular context. I'm thinking about human topology while drinking a beer. Waffles are better than pancakes. I like waffles and I like pancakes. How tall are you? That's a personal question. I'm 5'3". If we're talking about the law. I'm legally 5'3", but I would say I'm closer to 5'4", if you'd ask me. I put an image in your Discord that explains why. Oh, what channel? I'll have to check it later. I don't know if opening and hole would be the same thing, though. It might just be one opening. This is a semantic rabbit hole. A rabbit hole? Oh no, there's no escape. It's just like Hades. There can be no escape. Bomb, 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 bomb. Heck, I wish I was 5'3", really? But don't studies show that taller people become more successful? Like, in general? You're a foot smaller than me? Some people, I feel like tall people want to be short, short people want to be tall. There's no, the grass is always greener on the other side. I guess I was insecure about my height for the longest time, but I kind of just grew to accept it. Like, I'm portable, what can I say? I'm easier to bring around because, I'm smaller. I'm 5'11" and I'm sad? Why are so many people I think that I would hope that everyone is okay with their height. I know that it's tempting to want to be something else, but I don't know. I think you're good. I'm very dense. Mentally and physically. I know I can be dense sometimes. And I apologize. Is cereal soup? I'm tired of semantic discussions, so I'm gonna refund your points. Pig in the blanket is the shit? That's not a poll, that's just a statement. That's just that's just an assertion. So I'm gonna refund your points too.
Lifts you up and swings you around.
Okay. Wow, 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 wow. I need to make dinner. Okay, happy dinner, happy cooking. Thank you for... I think that all contributors to a discussion is useful because that's how you come, that's how you learn things, whether or not you're right or wrong. So thank you for your contribution. Have a good dinner making. You're all too short and too tall, be ashamed. What? Why? Are you like the perfect height, but you won't say what that height is? Chester walking backwards pretty fast. I'm backing away because I don't... I don't know where I was going with this. You're so wholesome, really? I almost tore the world apart with this discussion. But thank you, I'm glad you think so, Mika. Mikago. Backing away ass first. You're so cute I can't. What'd I do? I didn't do any- oh, someone poked me. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Appreciate it, Anophase. Making me a sandwich? Make me a sandwich with mayonnaise? Oh, okay. I mean, you gave me the bits, so I have to, right? I don't have any mayo at home, though. Oh. Thank you for the boot. Chris, pull over, I'm getting scared. Don't worry, I'm scared too. We can both be scared of the lightning together. My name's Mika. Go on is... Oh, so I had it right. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Mika. Thank you. Mouse boop. You're shushing me. You're like, shh, shh. I've heard enough. Stop talking. And I'm like, okay, less work for me. I can just sit here in silence and enjoy the rain, the rainfall.
Have you seen the new Lil Nas X video where he comes out?
You mean,
Yeah, I am
the one where he
perfect in all
lap dances
matters
Satan?
related to
Yeah.
height, but really know you're fine however tall or short you are, and if anyone says otherwise, please let them know their opinions don't matter and that you are beautiful.
I agree. Thank you, Hugh Time. I think that I totally agree that you are the perfect height. Because everyone is the perfect height. You're driving into a horror movie. You find this scary and not relaxing? Oh god, I bet the VOD isn't gonna pick up any of this because the VOD likes to crush the darks. If there was only a way to make the entire stream a little bit brighter. I like this. This is kind of relaxing to me. I'm not scared. Because I have you here. Space Hotel. They're building a space hotel. Oh, I think I saw that on... I think I saw that on Twitter. That sounds kind of excessive to me. I mean, it's gonna be this, like, exclusively rich people thing. But who's to say that it's not gonna be catastrophic? It feels like a lot of things can go wrong if you're just, like, in space for vacation. This would be an excellent vibe drive. Well, it might be a kind of a dangerous drive. Oh, did you get home safely, Zithriu? I knew you were driving before. Were you driving? Did I mix it up? Were you the one driving? Well, whoever was driving and listening to this awful discussion. I hope I didn't give you road rage from listening to that.
When Chester is too short and takes a driving test, he literally has to pull the seat all the way up. Can't reach the pedals, has to reach way up to reach 10 and 2 on the wheeling.
Did you know that
past the dash?
On my first ever driving test,
I feel like a space hotel is kind of a case of putting the cart before the horse.
It's kind of a case of putting a cart and a horse in space for no reason. Why? Why? Tell me why. Why did you do this? To what end? What were you trying to prove? Were you just flexing on us? I don't know. It just feels like... I guess I can't hate. I mean, people do a lot of crazy things, right? I was just talking about how on my first road test, I lasted 10 seconds before I failed it. And that was very sad. I had to wait months before I could take it again. Oops. That's why I don't drive anymore, because I'm bad at it. Don't ever get in a car with me. It was really... They set me up. It was a trick question. No, it was the road test, so there were no questions. It was a trick road. It was a tricky road, okay? It was a tricky road. Here, I'll show you what happened.
To be fair, the views from a space hotel would be, wait for it, out of this world.
Oh, Mika, what you asked? What are my pronouns? I use they, them. Thank you for asking.
Have you ever thought about putting glasses on Chester?
You're right about that, Hugh Time. That view would be out of this world. Haha! Glasses on Chester. You know, I hadn't thought about that. I'll think about it. I'll think about it some more. So this is what happened on my road test. It's not, like... It's not that interesting, but, this is what happened, right? So, the road test was kind of this weird setup where, this was the main road, right? And there were some, like, you know, neighborhoods up here with some houses. Some houses over here and stuff. I don't know if you can see this. Here, let me make it a little bit bigger. So, this was just like a long main road. And there was like a little offshoot. Like a really, really narrow road that goes into this, like, abandoned warehouse thing. That they just turned into, like, a driving... I don't know, there was some kind of, like, some empty space, right? So, all the cars would be parked... Whoops. Here, let me make this a little bit clearer. So, all the cars would be, like, parked over here.
This is my last 999 bits. Also, I am not a 10,000-bit freeloader.
The cars
X1 die.
They were on this side of the road.
I am a 5,000-bitty freeloader.
So, there were basically a bunch of... Oh my gosh. Snickers Ferret, thank you so much. That's a whole lot of bits. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And, Amco the Terrible, thank you for the sub. And I thanked you already, Standish Bear, but thank you again. So... The car started over here. Right? So you had to turn and go up over here, like this. But the thing is, and I don't exactly know why they did this, but, over here, where like the warehouse road meets the main road, it was set up kind of like this. There was a really, really tiny, like really thin mini road that forked off over here for some reason. And of course there was a sign that was like, you know, road fork ahead or whatever. But because like it was so much thinner than this thing, and like this thing was so out of nowhere, and you're kind of thinking about going here. I drove all the way down. Without turning right, and that was bad. They didn't like that one. I went down like this. But you have to stay... I guess the dotted line wasn't here. I don't know. I guess there was no dotted line, right? But it was wide enough that it could fit 2 cars. Because there were cars coming in. There were cars coming in and you were driving over here. But you always have to, you know, you were driving up like this. But you of course, you gotta stay on the right side of the road. But I kept driving and he was like, stop. 3-point turn, turn around, test is over. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, sorry, sir. And he's like, no. I'm sorry, but you failed. And I'm like, oh, okay. Did you change the title? Maybe, I forget. At this point, it's too fucking late.
Is anything special under the hat tonight?
No, there's nothing on my hat. There's nothing under my hat.
It's okay, I will drive.
You want me to check? You want me to check what's underneath my hat? I'll check. I'll check just for you. Is there anything under my hat? You see anything? You see anything? Here, I gotta lean forward. Do you see anything on my head? Nah, there's nothing under my hat. Bald. Everyone's calling me bald. I've got fur. Come on. Don't call me bald. I'm not bald until you shave me.
Kip, if you're in chat, thanks for gifting me this sub and starting my crippling oddity addiction.
Aw. Here, this one's for you, OJ. Ah. Thank you for the resub. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Zith for you, thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you for the gift sub. Here, let me close this and go over here and see if I missed anything else. So, a lot of people gave me a whole ton of bits, but I didn't thank everyone, so let me read some names. Zith for you, thank you. Saren, thank you.
What's underneath the hat is a cutie.
Darky Wolfie, thank you. You flatter me. Snickers Ferret, thank you so much for the 999 bits.
I've got
and the other 1,000 that you gave me before that. And the other 1,000 you gave me before that. And the other 1,000 and the other 1,000. And holy cow, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. You gave me a whole lot of bits there. It's very generous of you. I really appreciate it. Follower, thank you for the 50. And, Q-Time, thank you so much. You gave me a whole ton of bits too. And, Magical Dragon, thank you for the 40. Follower, thank you. Suki, thank you, thank you. Mika, I really appreciate it, thank you. Thank you for the bits. And Holy Sins, thank you for the bits. And Citru, thank you. And Star the Unicorn, thank you so much. And Gino, thank you so much, Gino Blast. And Elicity, thank you for the 25, 37 minutes ago. I don't even know if you're still here, but I really appreciate it. Unpleasantness, I'll see you later. Gotta go, bad battery. Your streams are great. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Your name is unfair to you. You should change your name to Pleasantness Incarnate. Take that from me. I really appreciate it. Every time I have to call you, I guess I can call you Incarnate. I don't want to call you Unpleasantness because it just isn't true. It's just not true. Were you in a fraternity? The character Chester is in a fraternity, but if you're talking about me, Chris, I've never been part of a fraternity. The schools I've been to have never had fraternities, actually. Mustard is amazing. I don't know if there was a conversation going on that I missed, but I really like mustard. I like mustard a lot. I could just, like, drown my hot dog in mustard and still eat it and like it. Like, I'm talking so much mustard that it, like, hurts to eat. I just like it. Oh, you asked me about mustard. I love mustard. I'm a big mustard fan. I was about to ask what horror game this is. Oh yeah, I mean, I find it relaxing. It's a video called Relaxing Foggy Forest Virtual Drive. Is there a place for Chester lore? Not exactly yet. I'm trying to chip away at my film. I feel like the film is just the one piece of media that, like, I want Chester to be part of, besides the streams. So there's no, like, you know, there's no, like, commission sheet or something with, like, Chester lore, no webcomic or anything. When I first thought up of Chester, it was originally going to be a webcomic, but I like him being in a film a little bit more. I'm super excited. Thank you, thank you. Don't get too excited, it's taking me a long time, but actually I've been thinking about this. There's a lot of stuff I want to do for stream, and I feel like that takes up a lot of my, like, it takes up a lot of my free time. Like, I'm always surprised at how much extra work goes into streaming, because I always like to have, like, clips edited. I like to think about, like, social media. I don't know. I don't want to think about myself as a brand or anything, but there is branding that goes into just putting yourself out there. People have to see you a certain way, and it's better to have control over that, right? So I try to, like, I don't know, I put work into thinking about what to stream, thinking about how the streams are gonna go. I mean, I always kind of play it by ear. Like, I definitely didn't plan on talking about holes for a whole hour and a half, but I have a general idea of, like, what I want to do. And as much as I like it, even if it's kind of becoming work for me, but I like it a lot, and it's just that it takes up a lot of time. I want to start redistributing that time.
Was active and I didn't, so don't feel too bad about time management.
Yeah, I mean, it's like guilt is one, like self-guilt is one thing, but it's just like it's just been too long. Like I gotta get to work. So I've been thinking about, like, at least devoting some of that stream time to working on film. And my idea was that, like, I stream every Thursday, every Saturday, and every Sunday. And I'm still planning on streaming at those times. I'm not planning on changing that. I try to make Thursday like a short game stream, or like a one-off stream, or like a just hangout day, just because I'm, like, tired from working, and I like getting up and playing games on the weekends. But I'm thinking of actually turning Sundays into like Blender streams. And before you get excited, that's actually a lot more boring than you would think.
Among Us Thursdays?
Oh, Aki Avocado, I'll see you later. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, wait. Oh, you're not leaving, you're lurking. Happy lurking. Thank you for sticking around. I feel like, okay, there's probably going to be some people that want to see me do some 3D stuff in Blender. But I truly think that it's gonna be, like, a bit of a boring day. Or at least, maybe I shouldn't use the word boring, maybe I should say chill, right? But, like, it's just like, whenever I stream, I have different energy levels, and I have different energy levels on different days. Thursday, my energy level is a little bit low, and that's kind of why I want to do, like, chill streams like this. And I think it could make it work if I play my cards right. I always end a stream and think about whether, like, it was good or not. And I'm not always sure if I can judge, but I always think about it. I'm like, oh, that was a good day. I like that. Like, the vibes were good. Or, oh, that, you know, I feel like I was kind of, I didn't really do anything today. Or, I wasn't particularly funny, like there weren't that many clips of me because like I didn't say any like good one-liners or whatever. Like it's hard to avoid thinking about that kind of stuff. And the truth is that if you're gonna watch me like model like a chair or something for an hour, it's just not like the clippable moments kind of stream. Like it's very low energy, very just like you can set me on and keep me in the background while you work on something, but I am not super crazy about it. Like it might be interesting for like the first few minutes, and then it's like, oh, you're just silently doing your thing. There's nothing to comment on.
We had like an hour-long discussion about holes. I feel like you could do pretty much anything.
Well, I can tell you that if I was working on something, I would probably have to stop because I got really into that discussion.
Even if it's not interesting to watch, or if you're focusing on Blender, you always bring good vibes.
Thank you, Hot Pie. Thank you. And I almost didn't even want to say it because I knew that you guys you were gonna be nice to me and be like, you could do anything, I'll watch you, whatever. But I mean, the truth of it is that there are gonna be some viewers that are just gonna be like,
just know we're all here.
And I appreciate that everyone is. I appreciate that you stick around for a lot of the variety of stuff.
The vibes are always good, so do what you want.
The truth is that the vibes aren't always good, though. Like, even with that whole discussion, which, by the way, I think was really funny. At least it was funny for the first half before people started getting mad. The truth is that I'm probably going to think back on this stream and think, well, that whole thing probably went on a little too long. But, you know, it's just like, I can't always control the tide of the stream. And like I always have at least one eye on the number counter. And I could see that some people were leaving because I got really into talking about holes. And I could see that some people came back after. Like, you know, I'm always thinking about like what to do, like how do I do it better, right? Obviously I don't want to upset anyone. That's like the number one thing. But then the next step is like, what do I do I don't know, I'm a freaking entertainer, I guess. I have to be fun. So what is the most fun? And relaxing can be fun too. Like honestly, I like just kind of mindlessly staring at this dark and stormy drive. But I don't know if Blender is gonna be the same. But maybe that's just me. Like I look at Blender and I see work. Maybe it's different if you're watching. But I like these walking / driving streams. I would do more of them if I had more stuff to talk about. But I guess you guys can give me stuff to talk about. I just have to not get too deep into it. That's okay, some viewers are probably not going to be interested in certain games you play. That's true, that's true. You know, I played a lot more Hearthstone, and then some people were like, I can't really get into Hearthstone, and I'm like, okay, and I stopped playing it.
Blender would be fine for us.
Maybe I shouldn't approach streaming this way, but I'm just a tool, what can I say? I'm just a doormat. I just wanna do what people want to see, or at least if I can't please everyone, then at least I can try to please the most amount of people at any given time. You know, I always say that I'm not Chester, but Chester's defining characteristic as a character is that he's a people pleaser to a fault. Now I'm starting to think maybe there's more truth to me being my OC than I originally thought. Oops. Whoops, you accidentally become your own fictional character. My bad. I'm trying not to... I don't know. I still like to think that I have some agency over myself, and it's not all just me trying to do what people want to see. But if you're ever curious about what kind of person Chester is...
Most people is cool, but don't put that before enjoying yourself 3.
Thank you, Suki, thank you. And thank you, Zithru, too, for your kind words. I don't know, I guess... Is it weird to say that if people like the streams, I'm happy? Is that bad or unhealthy in some way? To be like, well, pleasing chat pleases me, you know? Like,
First time viewer finding
is that bad
on
somehow?
Twitter, and I gotta say you're such a fun, genuine person. I am
my
really
gosh.
glad I found you on here.
That Kenny Guy Games, thank you so much. Thank you for the
Really put
500
plenty
bits.
of
It's a lot of
interaction
bits.
and heart into your stream, man.
I'm glad you're here.
You
Thank
need
you.
to focus on your own enjoyment as well.
Thank you,
Coming from
Lesser Moon.
Miranda, Lurker Law.
Thank you for lurking. I appreciate. Hey, shout out to all the lurkers out there. And if you're a lurker that didn't X out of that whole discussion, you deserve a gold medal. Holy fuck. Thank you for lurking. I really appreciate it. Thank you for that, Lesser Moon. I do have fun. I honestly have fun pretty much. I don't know. I just like being here. But I have to think about. Like, for example, here's an example, right? Like, there's games that I want to play for myself because I'm interested in playing those games, like Pillars of Eternity or, there's other examples too that I don't know. There's a ton of examples that I can't think about right now, but there's other games that I think work better for streaming. Like, I like games where it's not too confusing if someone just like hops on in the middle of the stream. They don't have to like know how the game works. They don't have to know the entire story. Like, I was thinking about playing Fallout New Vegas. But I feel like it's such a long game, right? Like, if someone hasn't played it before, I don't know how fun it is to watch just because you don't know the story. It's like, even Outer Wilds was a little bit towing that line because if you don't really know the lore, it might not be as fun. Like, I think it was mostly fun for people who had played it already. And they get to see me experience it. So I try to, at least so far, I try to avoid like long story games just because I don't know if it's the best streaming game. And it's not to say that it's not fun for me. Like, I'll play it on my own time, but streaming is a different thing. Like, streaming has different... Streaming is its own category of fun. Fallout New Vegas. You can complete the story first and then the side missions. Yeah, I don't know. The Outer Wilds playthrough was great. I agree. I really liked playing that. But during the last few streams, there were a lot of people that were just like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm just here for the vibes, which is fine too. But there is a point where if it's like an 80-hour fantasy epic, it's like I would love to replay Dragon Age Origins. I love that game to death. But that's just like an 80-hour game, and I don't know if it's I don't know if that'll be fun to watch. And also, there's like a tactical aspect to that game too, that I think is a little less fun than like, let's play like, you know, Super Mario. It's like anyone can tune in and immediately know what's going on with Super Mario. It's like instantly readable. And I think that's important. That's why I think Mario is always fun, at least for me, to watch, just because like you can just like stare at Mario hopping and jumping and doing backflips, and it's just fun. And the game has like really nice music, and it's like really nice sound effects, all that stuff. Titanfall 2. I miss playing Dragon Age. I love Dragon Age. I'm excited for Dragon Age 4. If you're having fun playing, people have fun watching you. And it's... I don't know. I feel like that's mostly true, but maybe not like 100%. As a streamer, I have to disagree. I know people want to see me have a good time. Like, if I was playing a game and like hating it, like no one would want to watch that. But I still have to pick and choose. I like Dragon Age Origins. Yeah, me too. I never got to finish the third one. It's really good. I really like Inquisition. I would say that I love everything about Inquisition except like maybe the main story. I love all the characters. I love the gameplay's pretty good. Like, the writing is surprisingly really good, but like the main A-plot, like the villain, is so boring. I must go. My head is starting to hurt a little. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry if I contributed to your head hurting, but I hope you rest up, Sukapul. Lil Suki, please rest up. Have a good night. If I'm giving anyone a headache, I'm sorry. That's not my intention. I have the exact opposite intention of that. Titanfall 2 campaign was super fun. I've never played Titanfall. Should I play it? I've never, I'll write it down. The whole debate caused the headache. I'm sorry. I won't get that deep into a discussion in the future.
A game with a good story that could as a good stream is What Remains of Edith Finch.
Yeah, I've had that recommended to me before. I want to play that. I actually really want to play it. That's like pretty high up on the list. Have you seen Octodad? I haven't. Titanfall 2 has a great campaign. I wrote it down. I'll have to add it to my wish list. Fallout New Vegas is wacky. I think people could enjoy it.
Titanfall 2 is probably the best FPS to come out in the 2010s emo, but that might just be...
Whoa, that's high praise. I'll have to look into it. I'll watch some like trailers and stuff. Left 4 Dead 2 stream. I had some friends that played Left 4 Dead 2 with me, but I feel like we just got busy, but I still have it installed. Titanfall 2 is underrated, whoa. Seems like everyone likes it, so it's got a crowd. It's a cult classic, I guess. Bugsnax also gets my recommendation. Yeah, I think that would be fun to stream. I had so much fun with Firewatch, and I know it's not the same thing, but both games are like a lot of walking and first person, and like, I don't know. I'll look into it. They're nice to watch. It's usually not the type of game I'd play. Yeah, there's games that I want to play but not stream, and then there's games that I want to stream and maybe wouldn't play on my own time. I bought Slime Rancher recently, and I want to play it, but I don't think it's the kind of game that I would actually just like play on my own. I feel like it would be good to stream though. Slime Rancher takes a lot more time and effort, but the aesthetics are great. Oh, geez, maybe I'll have to grind and then stream it. We'll see. Detroit Become Human. The story is really good. I watched a gameplay of that, and it looked really interesting. I gotta say, as interesting as it sounds and looks, the whole what if robots were the minorities is a little bit like, okay. What if robots were discriminated against? It's like, well, what if people were being discriminated against? Like, it's an allegory and everything, but it's okay. It's the kind of allegory that lets everyone be the victim, which I have a little side eye at, but it still looks good. What if robot think? Yeah. What if robot civil rights movement? I'm like, can we get like a real one first? But I don't think that's enough for me to like not play it. But it is a little bit eye-rolly. Detroit Become Human, yeah. But it's not like they're the first one to do the whole what if robot uprising thing. I just joined the stream to a Flossie discussion. Oh, did you join earlier? Because that was like getting real deep and no one was happy. People were getting so upset. I'm kind of looking forward to graduating and unemployment in a month so I can actually start playing games again. Yeah, it sounds like you need a break if you need to, like, you know, school can be really, really intense. And if you have the means, like, it could be beneficial to just, like, take a little bit of time. Decompress, I call it. One of my friends said, used that term once, and I really liked it. Decompress. Sometimes you just need to decompress, you know? I'm definitely going to decompress after this contract. I started a new contract recently, so it's like a new job, and it's a little tough. I want to spend some time to work on my film and focus on streaming. I don't know, we'll see how far I can take that if I really just dedicate my time to like personal work. What do? So for the longest time, for a few months, I was a animator for a TV show. That's gonna come out on Netflix, but it's not out yet. And then a whole lot of back and forth happened, so I had to move. Even though I'm working remotely, I moved basically from one office to another. So I'm working with different people now, but it's still the same like main company, but it's basically like a new job. I'm not an animator anymore. I'm like a retake animator. So I do like cleanup and I fix like mistakes and stuff like down the pipeline. I'm basically like at the very end of it before it goes to composite. If they need to do some last minute fixes and the animators aren't like, you know, the production team is already wrapped, they need people like me to like go back into the files and actually fix it. Like, let's say a character is colored with the wrong palette, or some of the lines are really funky. There's a lot of stuff they'll get where they do the cleanup. They outsource the cleanup to like a different company. to like a different country. And sometimes it just gets a little wonky, like some of the shadows are missing, or sometimes there's like just missing drawings in general. I don't know, I guess they ran out of time. And I have to go in and fill in the blanks. So I'm doing in-betweening, I'm doing cleanup, I'm doing like a bunch of stuff. It's actually not that bad, but I would say the only thing that makes it hard is because...
An animated otter doing animation. What a concept.
Aw, thank you, Hugh Time. I am quite the concept. What's the name of the show? I don't know if I can say, although I probably can. I feel like it's out there, but I don't want to take any risks, so I'll just not say it. But I'll talk about it once it comes out. I can't imagine it's gonna take too long to come out. Things are moving pretty fast. But I'm working on a new thing now. It's not a show anymore. It's like a set of music videos. And I think that the first of the set is gonna come out really soon, like maybe tomorrow. But I'll have to find out. Have you signed an NDA? Yeah, they're really serious about those NDAs. Like they can really roast your ass if you break those NDAs. Like you get some serious trouble. So I don't want to fuck with that. How's your avatar so cute? Oh my gosh, use command !cute. How are you so cute? Recco Destroyer, thank you. Don't press the Windows button and period at the same time. What does that do? Windows button and period. Are there any trailers or promotional posts for the show yet? No, I don't think so. It's all pretty under wraps. I think that's mostly because there's no footage to make the trailer out of if it's still being animated. Are you a music artist? No, I'm a visual artist. I'm like a cartoonist. I'm an animator. Oh, there's a cooldown on the there's a cooldown on the command, so not everyone can use it at once. You have to space it. You have to space it out. But yeah, I think the thing that makes the job that I have right now hard is because I'm doing retakes, it means like they don't really know that they need the retake until they're like working on it and they're like, oh shit, they noticed something wrong with it. So that means I usually get some stuff that needs to be done like right away. Like I don't have like an easy deadline. When they're like, you really gotta finish this, like I gotta get it done like within a day or two if possible, because they're like already trying to wrap like that particular video, and I'm like, I can't work that fast, but I try. Whereas if you're part of like a large team of animators, there's probably like a deadline that they tell you. But if it's retakes, it's like, oh shit, we just noticed that the shadows are missing, or the leg is colored wrong or something. It's like, I gotta go and fix it right away. Why is Twitch censoring? What? I'm so sorry that that text-to-speech censored something. Did it censor the word gay? I'm sorry. That doesn't sound right. Maybe I should just turn off. There's a little censorship slider for like strict to mild censorship. And I set it to the lowest setting that isn't no censorship, because I don't want any trolls to like throw me some bits and say a slur or something. But I guess it just takes some things that aren't slurs and censors that instead. I wish I could control like exactly what it censors. Gay can be a slur. Yeah, but I feel like no one's using it as a slur here, so I'm not sure. Have you played The World Ends With You? I have not played To Woo-wee. To Uwu. But it looks really cool. I feel like I would like it. But I heard the Switch version isn't as good because you don't have like the dual screen. What did you use to make your VTuber model? I have to make an FAQ. Holy shit, I'm so sorry, mods. I have something planned. I want to commission someone to make some like channel art to put under the FAQ and stuff. But I used I feel like, you know what? The thing is with the FAQ is I feel like once I put it up there, people are still going to be asking, and instead of answering, I have to be like, there's an FAQ, so make sure to check that. But no, I don't mind people asking. It's just that it would probably benefit everybody if I had an FAQ. I used Procreate to draw the assets, and then I used Live 2D to rig it together. But you can draw the assets in any program that exports as PSD. So you can use Photoshop, you can use Clip. Pretty much most like serious art programs can do that. They will still ask, yeah, I know, but I want to have it there for the aesthetic. I have a Nightbot command for that. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I gotta do that. So command FAQ, that would be good. Or like command VTuber model or something. Live 2D. Or command Live 2D would be pretty good. I think Jackie has a command Live 2D. Live 2D is a really good program. There's a really long trial period for it. It's like 40 days. But, you know, it's also... I would maybe look up some tutorials before you start the trial because that time's gonna be ticking. The DS version of Tuwui gets the game's message across more through the gameplay. The Switch version is valid. Just don't play the... Oh, I didn't know there was a mobile version. What the fuck? Holy shit. Yeah, I won't play the mobile version. It doesn't seem like like a mobile kind of game. Chris, I DM'd you like 3 months ago asking about what... that I think you need an FAQ. Thank you, thank you. My DMs... It's really easy for me to get drowned in DMs sometimes. Like some days I don't get any, but other days I get a lot. And like... It's... sometimes I don't look and they get buried. So I'm sorry if I ever miss your message. Bye, I'm gonna go to bed. It's been fun. I'll see you later, Might Be Lost. Have a good sleep. Thank you for hanging out. The clip that brought me here to this channel was the classic Can Otter Make Otter Noise? Well, can Otter still make otter noise? Well, apparently Otter can only make Windows error noise right now. Okay, let's turn that on. Now Otter can make otter noise. Well, the Windows error noise is still there, but at least I can do this. Yeah, every time I hiccup, I do the Windows error noise. I can't help it, what can I say? Make Windows error. I am just a program. Where's the belly rub redemption? I'm still figuring out the logistics of that. I feel like there's a lot of logistics that need to be figured out before I do that one. I started watching after the FleshTuber video. Whoa, the OG FleshTuber video? That's a super old one. But I know you've stuck around for a really long time, follower. I guess it just dawned on me how long you've stuck around. Gee, I really appreciate it. Brock, thank you for the Prime sub. I really appreciate it. Sorry I missed that 19 minutes ago. Holy cow. If you're still here, thank you, Brock. And if you're still here, Epic Turtle Man, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I'm just bad at this sometimes. Yeah, I really appreciate it. And OJ Hydration, thank you again for the resub. I'm part of the OWO partly. The party. The OWO party. That doesn't count for the counter. Don't even think about it. Have you played through Doki Doki? I saw a full playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club, so I don't think that it'll surprise me in the same way as someone who hasn't seen it, so I'm not sure if I'll ever play Doki Doki. Also, it's like a kind of like a trigger warning type game where it gets a little graphic. So I'm not sure if I wanna put it up. I think it's really cool though as a project, as like a shock value sort of thing. Can I suggest artist of you? I don't quite know what you mean, Rekko. I don't know why people would want to do this, but you are allowed to commission other artists to make Chester fan art. Like, you can do that if you want. I'd be flattered, really, but I feel like if you're gonna commission someone, you should commission someone to make art of your character and not mine. I feel like it's kind of like a gift if you get someone to make art of me. But I have had that question before, so I guess I should say it for everyone. Can Otter make Windows error noises? Here, let me try. What if we suck at art? Well, I mean, first of all, we're all learning and growing and that's okay, but I don't know. If you want to see Chester, drawn by a certain artist, yeah, go for it. I would be really happy to see that. Mon Room, thank you for hanging out. I gotta go to sleep. It was a good stream. Thank you. That means a lot to me. I hope you have a good night, Mon. Oh, and Anonymous Man, I see your message. It's okay. I try not to make references to that in chat, so thank you, John, for deleting that message. But no, it's cool. It's cool. Like, I'm glad you enjoy. How do you clip? There should be a little icon that looks like a film clapper. What do you call those? Slates? Those things that go... The thing that go clap. That's the clip icon. That's how you clip. It clips the blah, 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 blah. It clips, like, the last minute of footage. But I think you can go into VODs and clip it, too, if you're watching from Twitch. I can't physically draw due to my hand condition. Any suggestions? Oh, suggestions for, like, working around your hand condition, or suggestions for, like, art, like, do you want suggestions of, like, artists, like, to draw something that you have in mind, or? I know a lot of, people in art school would get carpal tunnel, like, really bad carpal tunnel if your posture isn't good and you don't do, like, wrist stretches and stuff. So they would actually have to end up drawing with their non-dominant hand for the rest of the semester because they still need to do their assignments. I know that's not ideal, but it is something you can do. That's really tough. If your wrist is hurting, you could try a wrist brace. A lot of my friends put on a wrist brace so they don't strain their wrist as much. I've never tried it, but if you get carpal tunnel easily or something, you could try that instead, depending on your condition. Yeah, you can try pixel art too. You can totally make pixel art with a mouse. Just be sure not to grip your mouse too tight. Sometimes that happens to me when I'm making pixel art. Not that I make pixel art often, but sometimes I use my mouse and I'm like gripping it really hard because I'm focused and my wrist ends up hurting anyways. Like, you can get wrist pains from doing anything on the computer. So try watching, like, please be careful. The problem with my muscles, cast doesn't help. Ah, I see. Damn. Well, if you can use a mouse, there's a lot of stuff you can do. A lot of the animation that I would do at school or with the show, well, the show had a lot of redraw, but at school I did a lot of, like, rigged animation, which is like digital puppets. And, like, that kind of stuff doesn't require actually a lot of drawing, so, like, you could just use the mouse. Like, there's a lot of art you can do that doesn't necessarily, like, require, like, drawing per se, but it's still, like, art. It's still creative. So, I don't know. I hope you find something that suits you. It's Mayday. It's been a fun stream. I'll see you later. Have a good night, Mayday. Have you tried abstract art? Yeah, abstract art is super cool. A lot of people poo-poo abstract art, but I fucking love abstract art. As long as it's, like, not like a pretentious thing where it's like, oh, this, you know, you wouldn't understand or whatever. I just think it's really neat. Like, I love going to contemporary art museums and stuff and reading the captions and, like, trying to understand what they mean. I'm not part of the people that think that just because something takes longer and looks realistic that it's, like, necessarily more valid. I'm a big abstract art fan. Shout out to all the abstract artists out there. It's underrated, yeah. People just give it a hard time because they don't understand it. But, I mean, I'm sure some of it's dumb, like, there's dumb everything. Like, I'm sure there is some bad abstract art or, you know, any stuff like that, but I wouldn't write it off. This is some chill music. Ah, thank you. Oh, my feet are falling asleep. Picasso died in 1973. That's so weird. Yeah, that is super weird. It's hard to conceptualize, like, historical figures and place them in time. When are you going to transcend your human form and turn into an otter for real and lead the revolution? I don't know. I'm not really sure if I feel like the natural leader type. I would gladly assist in a revolution of sorts, but I'm not sure if I'm the one to lead. I'm not very I can't say I'm very charismatic. At least in that way. Plus, I am an otter. What are you talking about? Look at me. What you see is what you get. I don't know. I don't know what I mean by that. Clipped and shipped to the government. I don't know. What if I want Bernie Sanders' political revolution, huh? That's not necessarily like a crime to want sweeping changes to our structural, social whatevers. Where is this road taking us? It's taking us home. We're going home after a long day of partying, right? Cool fire dragon, hi. Not fire dragon. Cool fire Dagon, hello. Welcome to the stream. Why are we walking like a crab? Have you never stared out like the side of the have you never just like stared out this window like in the back seat as a kid, just like watching the trees go by? It's like we're both in the back seat just staring out during a long drive together. Oh, my feet are still falling asleep. Ah! Oh, gosh. It's relaxing. It is relaxing. I really like this. I'm sorry if it's too dark, though. Can you guys see the individual trees? I don't know if the compression is gonna, like, kill the tree or whatever. The video is so unrealistic. There's no hand moving up and down. Hand moving up and down? I am confused. Yeah, pretending there's a character parkouring the scenery. I get that. Oh, gee, if I had a run cycle, I could import something, but I don't. The dolphin hand out the window. Oh, yeah. Okay, I get it. That's true. I don't know. How does it feel? We're all grown up now. No more dolphin hand and no more imaginary parkour friend. Not to get all pensive, but just feels different. Staring out the window just hits different as a kid. When you put your hand out the window and tilt it to make it move up and down. I always got scared of... Even if the car wasn't moving that fast, I would always be scared of sticking my hand out the window. Do you know that otters have a favorite rock? Aw. Wait, do sea otters have a favorite rock, or do river otters have favorite rocks? That sounds like a sea otter thing. I'm not a sea otter. Imaginary parkour friends. That sounds like a band or like a superhero squad, like the Justice League. Like, we are the imaginary parkour friends. How's Seattle? Like, hello Seattle. We are imaginary parkour friends. Like, start playing the music. I don't know. I'm just saying things now. People said you would lose your hand if you put it out the window. Yeah, I got scared. I don't know what would happen. I was always afraid like the window would start closing and I wouldn't pull my hand back in time, or I don't know, maybe another car comes barreling down the road and takes my hand off or something. I don't know. Hand out the window is the best feeling. Do you have a favorite rock? I used to collect rocks as a kid, but ever since I moved, I don't know where the rocks went. I don't have the rocks anymore. I don't like watching the biggest streamers because they never interact with their audience. But you're big, yet you always do your best. I do try, but I still miss stuff. Like, I'm so sorry to people who sub and I don't get to it. I try my best, but I get so distracted. But I like these chatting streams because I can just read chat, because everyone's super nice to me. And you guys are nice to each other, and I appreciate it. One time I put a pet rock that I loved so much, and I brought it everywhere. I dropped it in the toilet, and made my dad get it. Oh no! That's like the time I dropped my Wacom pen into the toilet. Don't even ask me why I was holding my Wacom pen while peeing, but it just fell in and I was like, shit. And the pen like swam into the drain a little bit and I had to fish it out. I remember how crunchy it felt inside that pipe. Sorry to gross you out. It was really crunchy in there. I washed the pen and I still used it. Yeah, it felt crunchy, like it was crusty in there. The whole talk made me itch, so I had to leave. Wait. Okay. It's one thing for you to leave that discussion because it was super frustrating to listen to, because it's never good it's never fun to listen to people disagree with each other. But itch? What does that mean? What does it mean to get itchy? Did I make anyone else itch during that talk? Itchy conversation? I'm confused now. By the way, I do feel super bad. I'm sorry. Like, I know that must not have been super fun. I got way too deep in that discussion. And it was jokey and fun, but I feel like I still got way too deep into it. I actually don't care. The truth is, I don't care. I just took the bit and ran with it, even when I should stop. I have that problem sometimes. I fear holes? You fear holes? Oh, like trypophobia? I wasn't talking about, like, freaky holes. I was talking about, like, regular holes. I'm sorry if I scared you. Itch doesn't mean itch, it's, like, turned on. I feel like that means something different, follower. Yeah, I'm sorry about the whole talk. I think it was funny for the first maybe 15 minutes. I kept going. Oh gosh, I need like a channel point reward where someone just goes, "Just stop talking." And I'll be like, "Huh? Oh, right. I should stop." Genuine question. How do you get good at streaming? I don't know. I am not good at streaming. Thank you for asking though. I really appreciate that you asked me, Jeffo. Stop saying sorry. Sorry! No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. No, I just, like I said earlier, I always finish a stream and think about... I was like, oh, that was a good stream. Or, that was okay. Or, oh, that was terrible. Like, luckily it's not terrible. It's not usually terrible, but... I always have a few regrets going out of the stream. I'm always like, well... Probably could do without this part of the stream. I could do more of this. But I don't always take my own advice, so... I don't know. How does one get good? I don't know. I'm not good at streaming. Like, I really am not good at it. But it means a lot that you guys want to hang out with me, but I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I am just feeling around in the dark. Like, I see some streamers do stuff, like these walking/driving streams or something I saw other streamers do, and I wanted to try it for myself. And last time I did this, I wanted to make it different. Like, I wanted to differentiate myself by doing, like, quick studies of the scenery. But I think my brain too tired to do that today. I'm always trying to be, like, different, but not so different. Like, I'm still trying to take inspiration and do fun things, but I don't know, I'm just feeling around in the dark. But that shouldn't stop you, right? Like, if you want to try streaming, you shouldn't have to feel like you have it all figured out. And my channel is still really rough in a lot of ways, and I want to make it better. Not because I feel like I need to, but because I want to. Like, don't feel like you need to, like, get everything done first. Like, I gotta get all the layouts done, and the backgrounds, and the transitions, and just start streaming. Just start streaming because you want to start streaming. It really helps if you have a few friends that'll hang out with you while you're streaming. Especially if you're just starting out. And I promise you it gets easier the more you do it. Even me, not knowing what I'm doing, like, I know that I'm better at it than I was before, like, at least a few months ago. I don't think you have to worry that much about what you talk about on stream. Thank you, Suki. It's just, I don't know, I do like a... I know vibe checks are like a joke, but I kind of vibe check myself after every stream. That's just a fact of life. Oh, Tori, hi. I'm just reflecting on how I spent the first hour of the stream arguing semantics of whether straws have 1 or 2 holes. Don't worry, we're not slipping back into that discussion, but let's just say it got a little
Experimentation
got a little
is what leads to
spicy.
greatness. Okay, sometimes failure, but also greatness.
People were closing the stream. You talked about it for an hour? Yeah, weren't you here? You were here for that. It was like it was more than an hour. Q time, thank you. Thank you for the bits. Experimentation leads to greatness. Sometimes failure is also great. Sometimes failure, but also greatness. Yeah, I definitely think that's true. Like, not everything I do is a winner. Not every joke I make is a winner, but it doesn't... I mean, maybe I should listen to my own advice, because I always leave those days with a feeling of regret. I'm always like, darn it, if only I didn't dwell so long on talking about fucking holes. Like, but I don't know. Now I know, right? Like, I feel like you can grow from it. So if you're wondering how to get good at streaming, I feel like a lot of streamers that people think are good at it probably don't feel like they're good at it. I always have an overthinking hour after I close OBS. Yeah, me too, me too. I'm glad that I'm not the only one. And Webster, your streams are freaking great, by the way. I love tuning in. If you guys aren't following Webster, what the heck are you doing? Go follow Webster right now. Webster Duck. Shout out. So good. So great. Great vibes. You learn a lot about birds. Super great atmosphere. And I guess this is what happens when you're like a fan of other artists slash content creators, and you are yourself an artist slash content creator, that when people say nice things to you, you're like, thank you for saying that, but I'm gonna be hard on myself because that's how I do it. But then when you look at your friends slash like artists that you admire, you're like, oh my gosh, they're like, I'm in this type of situation where pretty much Webster can stream anything and I'll still tune in. But when people tell me that I could do anything and people will tune in, I'm like, thank you, you're very kind, but also wrong. I have to overthink what I do. I don't know. Who am I following? Webster. I'm gonna do another shout out, just so you don't miss it.
I'm so sorry, but I have to contribute to this debate, and I found the best answer on Reddit. Of all places,
Few time, do you really want to dig up this can of
topological
worms?
similar to a donut.
I've never seen anyone use a donut as a straw. If you can slurp up liquid through a donut, like you have like a bowl of milk, like you're like a dog or something. You have like a bowl of milk, like a dog bowl on the ground. If you can suck up the milk through the donut hole, then I'll change my tune. But you have to record yourself doing this and then post it on the Discord. And that's the only way that I'll believe you. So,
Don't challenge me, Chris.
hey, Suki, if you suck up milk through a donut hole, I'll not only be extremely impressed, but I'll completely renounce... What the heck? Why is there someone called Chester Simp? Thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. Oh, you're probably talking about another Chester. You're not talking about me. Or maybe your name is Chester's Imp. Maybe that's what that is. Maybe you're talking about... Maybe you're like an imp.
I accept your challenge.
Owned by someone named Chester. Coincidentally named Chester. It's absolutely me. No, that's ridiculous.
Agree to
No.
disagree, XD. Let's leave it at that.
Well, I don't know, Hugh Time. Are you up for the challenge? For the donut straw challenge of 2021? It would probably taste pretty good. It's kind of like when you mix cereal with the milk and then you kind of have that like sweet milk at the end of it. It would probably be like donut flavored milk. You would get the frosting and stuff on it. If I had a donut and a bowl of milk, I would try it. Chris, you can't think badly about yourself ever because that's my friend you're talking about. Well... Wait, I was gonna say something mean about myself. Never mind. Thank you, Tori. Thank you. Tori is so good.
No,
Please
I'm
follow
not
Tori on
LMAO.
Twitter. I'm gonna do a shout out. Follow Tori's art is like, every time you look at Tori's art, you like, it feels like an epiphany, you know? It's like seeing color for the first time. Follow for amazing art and idea, big brain stuff. I hope I got the link right. It's because it looks like I've seen colors for the first time. Well, you know what they say. You know, Picasso said that it took him 4 years to draw like Raphael, but a lifetime to draw like a child. So maybe you color like someone who has just finally seen, and you bring that you know what I'm talking about? You bring that sort of like new perspective. It's like that Anton Ego scene from Ratatouille where he eats the ratatouille and he gets like zoomed back. That every time I look at your art, I have that Anton Ego moment where I get zoomed back into my childhood. So please follow Tori if you too want to experience that. I drew Chester as the baby. Oh my gosh, I'll check it later. Thank you, Mika. My charger just died and my phone's at 5%. Oh no! Please charge your phone. I'll see you later, Holy Smacking Chicken. I really like your name. Holy Smacking Chicken, Batman. Took a lifetime to draw. Raphael couldn't get the 3 other turtles. I know you can draw, Graycon. You can draw. I know you can draw Raphael and the 3 other turtles, and it won't take that long. Plus, your art is super charming and good. What was I saying? I think I was saying... I feel like I was talking about something, but I totally forgot. I was talking about... it's not? No, Graycon, it's true. Take it from me. I seen your art. I seen the truth. You can't fool me. What was I saying? The last thing I remember was using donuts as a straw, which is still something I would want to try if I could. But it feels like it's the sort of thing I can't do in public. Like, I would have to take the donut and bowl of milk into my room and do it, and then feel really weird. We're talking about holes. No, we're not talking about holes anymore. No. We're talking about donuts now, because I love donuts. It's been so long since I had a... Whoa. My voice cracked because I'm getting emotional thinking about my last donut. It's been so long. I'm about to burp or something. Huh. I need someone to burp me like a baby. Can someone pat my back really hard? Huh. I should add a channel point reward for burp me. Oh god, that's weird and gross. Never mind. What? I'm getting creative here. You want to know how to stream? I'll tell you that streaming isn't just about that stream. It's about where you take your channel. You have to know what you want to do in the future. It's called growth. I might add a burp me reward. It sounds weirdly fetish-like. No, what are you talking about? No. VTuber Burps would like to follow you. I'll have you know that VTuber Burps has already followed me. I just haven't had any good burps yet.
I had 500 bits lying around. Here, have 100 of them. Anyway, I'm watching stuff to better my art and editing skills, so I'm here but not completely.
That's okay. Thank you for having me in the background. I feel like my streams are optimally halved in the background. Like, I can't imagine that someone pulls me up and just, like, watches me and isn't doing anything else. Like, I just...
Be careful, Chris.
I'm not doing anything that, interesting. That's what I do? What? I'm not doing anything. It's like, I'm not doing tricks or whatever. I'm like, you put me on and then you're, doing some idle sketching or you're browsing Twitter on another window. I don't deserve your full attention. Suki, thank you so much for the 10 gift subs. You've given me so Gift subs, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you have gotten a gift sub, please be sure to thank Suki. And Lee Wizcraft, thank you for the Prime sub 4 minutes ago. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. I want to read some bit donos. I listen while making dinner. That's perfect. That's perfect. I wish I could hear you make dinner. I always get, like, relaxed when I hear people, like, making food in the distance. I'm studying. You're studying me? Are you an animal behaviorist? Follower, Blitz, Mika, Cute Time, and What Happened? Thank you so much for the bits. And Suki, thank you for the bits 7 minutes ago. I'm reading bit donos. And Darky Wolfie, I don't know if I thanked you, but thank you. I just found out someone gifted me a sub to Sea Party. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Ali's emotes are so great. You're so adorable. Thank you, Metal. Oh my gosh, thank you. You're adorable too. She's my 7th gifted sub the past 2 weeks. That's so awesome. Y'all are so nice, so generous. I don't know, it's, you know that old fucking meme from the, like, early 2000s that's like, faith in humanity restored? That shit? Well, that's me on Twitch, because, like, I didn't know people could be so generous. There's literally no reason for people to be nice to me. Or even hang out, like... It's not like I'm gonna step outside my house and sit down at a park and people are gonna start just coming up to me, being, like, giving me compliments and just being like, I want to be your friend, let's hang out. Like, that's never happened, nor is that a normal thing to happen. But for some reason, when you hit the button on Twitch, people are just like, hey, look, let's be nice to that guy. And I'm like, what? Thank you. So fucking faith in humanity restored. I found a backup charger, but it's only 6 inches long. Now I can't use my phone. Oh no! Epic troll. 'Cause you deserve it? I guess. Thank you, Darky Wolfie.
Chris, we hang out with you because you're fun to hang out with. W also the cute otter.
There we go with chat being super nice to me for no reason again. Gee, what an enigma. Thank you, Suki. It's because you're entertaining. I have no idea how I could possibly be entertaining, but I'll take it. I'm not fishing for compliments, by the way. I'm just perplexed is all. I'm not like, oh, boo-hoo. No one wants to hang out with little old me. No, I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But thank you. I'm just really confused. Holy Smacking Chicken, thank you for the sub. I really appreciate it. And your name is still great. No reason, you're my favorite. Ah! Oh darn, we're on the next... We're already on the next one. Gee, we're still in a car. I guess this is the drive me home stream and not the walk me home stream. Oh!
Honestly,
my phone
I
lagged
am
for a sec.
also very surprised when people like, I understand, but like, just accept it. Dummy.
Thank you, Suki. It does mean a whole ton. Like, I can't even describe it. I don't know. I'm never gonna get used to people being like, you're great. I'm like, what did I do? But, it doesn't mean I don't like hearing it. Maybe I don't have to understand it. Maybe I just have to accept it. You're right. It's your voice? Is it really? I know a lot of people have complimented my voice. I talked about this in like a super old Oblivion stream, but like, I used to hate my voice. I vividly remember the first time I heard my own voice, and I was a kid. But I got so self-conscious. I don't know. Maybe it's my voice combined with... Oh my gosh. Darky Wolfie, holy shit. Thank you so much for the 10 gift subs. What the hell? Okay, I promised you that I would accept it, so I accept it. But I still don't understand. Thank you, I really appreciate it. I hate my voice with a passion. I can tell you, Full Heart, that I know how that feels, but please don't. I don't know. It's not fair. It's not fair to you. Like, I don't know. But it's not like I've suddenly overcome all my insecurities, so I can't really like go on a lecture and be like, you should love yourself. It's like, well, I'm still trying for myself, so I'm not gonna act all like holier than thou, but
What are we doing?
at least from my perspective, I can be like, no, you stop that right now. Knock it off. You're great. I know so.
Yes. Compliments. Why do I
We're
get
just
them?
talking today,
I
Maxie.
still don't know.
I think you're really great, Blitz Runner. I think you're full of kindness and love and creative energy, and that inspires me. And I know that for a fact because I seen you on the Discord and I know you're a really sweet person. What's the VODs channel again? You can use command VODs or command archive to get it. But it's basically youtube.com/ChesterVods. I think my voice is okay. I mean, I guess you don't hate it, but I mean, you know, maybe it'll grow on you. I think your voice is great. Well, I can't seriously say that because I don't know what you sound like, but somehow I just know. Chester's Imp says, to be honest, I never watched Twitch until I found a clip of you. That's so sweet, Chester's Imp. I'll spend the rest of my days wondering who the owner of the imp is. Certainly can't be me. Couldn't be me. Have you seen me in the Discord? I stick to the food channel. Oh my gosh, I have to check. Thank you, Holy Smacking Chicken. I have been lurking a lot less recently just because I just started this new job and I've been busy. But I do like to look at the food. You guys make such good food. I wish I could eat it. Chester's Imp. Love you, Chester's Imp. I simp for Chester's Imp. My voice kind of sucks, but your voice is so soothing. I need to hang out in that voice channel more. I gotta listen for myself, and then I gotta. Yeah, I'm not gonna take your word for it. Don't be so self-critical. I think you're great. My voice is soothing? I don't know. I feel like I irritate myself when I listen to myself talk. You managed to keep me in a just chatting stream? I like just chatting sometimes, but we'll be playing a game on the weekend. Well, we'll be playing a game on Saturday. I'll try to see how boring a Blender stream on Sunday is. Oh, I was talking about this earlier and I totally got distracted. Yeah, I was talking about how I'm a little unsure how fun a Blender stream is gonna be. Probably not gonna be as talkative when I do those, and I don't know, I mean, come on, let's be real. It can't be that fun to watch someone silently work on something. I'll try to talk, but I think the energy level is gonna be pretty low. Especially when it gets to a point where, like, I don't know how to do something because I'm pretty new to Blender. Like, don't get hyped up. Like, I swear, like, I'm not hating on myself or being hard on myself or whatever. Like, I just genuinely think that, like, of all things to watch, like, the vibe of a Blender stream, while not offensively bad or anything, it's just pretty, like, take it or leave it, you know? But I'll try it, because I do want to get back into it. I want to get back into the working on art for my own project kind of mood. Do you play Mario Maker 2? I used to. I have some levels up on my VOD channel, if you want to look at that. So you can play my levels on that VOD. I called that video my Mario Maker 2 levels, but I haven't made one recently. I really enjoy talking with you and the peeps here. Yeah, it's so nice. You know, I feel like the vibe of my stream isn't just because of me. Like, you You, all of you guys help make the community such a nice and inviting place. And I think that applies to chat as well, even in Twitch chat. Because I don't always see every message, but chat sees every message, so I don't know. It's kind of nice that you guys get to talk. Can I get a ba 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 ba? I don't know, maybe. You should do a Mario Maker 2 viewer level stream. If you check out the VOD, you'll see how bad that actually turned out because I couldn't beat like a single level. People were like, here, play this, and I would try playing it for an hour, and then I give up, and I try playing another one, and I keep dying. That's another stream that, if we were gonna talk about like stream regrets slash like stream overthinking, I feel like I was like, oh gee, that was such a bad stream because I was doing so poorly on those levels. I'm sure it's fine, but like I just imagine that it's really frustrating to watch someone die and over and over again. At least when I die in like Mario 64, it's like you got like the, I don't know, 3D is more interesting. Baba Booey? Baba Booey? Baba Is You is a good brain-hurty type of puzzle game if you go for those. Maybe I shouldn't talk too much about this sort of like me overthinking stream stuff, but I kind of get the vibe that like, I don't know how fun it would be to watch me struggle with like thinky puzzles. I have another game called what's it called? I think it might be called the, hang on. I have another game on Steam. It's a puzzle game, and I forgot what it's called. Is it The Witness? It might not be The Witness, but it's something that's kind of similar. The Witness is the Jonathan Blow game, right? It's not that. It's not The Witness. I kind of get it mixed up with The Witness, but it's not The Witness. It's called the Talos Principle. Maybe they're not similar, but I get them mixed up in my head. I have a game called I think it's called the Talos Principle.
Are you kidding? There's a ton of clips from when you were trying to be smarter than a monkey. I thought you'd do FINW with Thinky Games.
Yeah. Well, that one was different. I really like that monkey thing, the chimpanzee thing. Maybe I'll do more of those human benchmarks. Because it gave me room to just kind of run with it and be silly.
Baba Bowie.
But if it's like a Baba Is You / like Talos Principle type game, I could be like really quiet because I'm genuinely trying to figure it out. Hello, Cry, you see me? Wrecker, I see you. Hi, how's it going? The Room is also fun. Talos Principle is a cool game. I wonder if it would be fun to watch me stream it. I guess I could try it. I mean, we were talking about experimenting and failing before. Like, it's not wrong of me just to try something, even if it doesn't turn out to be like the most exciting stream. Like, I don't know. That's what we're doing on Sunday when I play Blender. I said play Blender. When I use Blender. I don't know. The Room. Maybe I should play The Room. The only Room I know is the movie The Room. The "You're tearing me apart, Lisa" room. That's the only room I know. The Witness is hard to stream. Yeah, I feel like Talos Principle might run into a similar problem. I'm playing Microsoft Word right now. Are you writing an essay? Good luck on your essay. You should do a Let's Play of Microsoft Excel. I don't know how to use Excel that well. Some people use Excel like a wizard. Like they could do all these crazy commands and stuff. But, not me. Would you stream Hive Swap? Maybe, I'll have to look into it. I have way too many game suggestions that I know what to do with right now. And I have to get through the games that I actually want to play before I take on more suggestions. I just bought Spiritfarer because it was on sale and I want to play it. How long till we get home? Aww. Probably soon. Probably sometime real soon. How's everyone feeling? Spiritfarer, yes. Yeah, I want to play Spiritfarer really badly. It looks super cute. I'm gonna eat food in Las Vegas for my sister's birthday. Very excited. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. You're going to go eat food in Las Vegas. Oh. Happy food eating. Yeah, that's awesome. I wonder what kind of food you're eating. Tired and sleepy. Well, being tired at night is not a bad thing if it is night for you. So I hope you get a lot of rest. If you're getting a little sleepy and you want to go to bed, please go to sleep. Let me tell you, I'm not doing anything special today. I'm probably gonna wrap it up in a little bit, but not right now. But I don't feel like you're gonna miss out on something exciting. It's just gonna be more of this. But you know, you can always check out the VOD. I love VOD watchers. Shout out to the VODers. I'm sorry I slowed down. I'm just thinking of stuff. That's okay. You can be as slow. You can be as slow and contemplative as you want. Vegas can be scary at night. Yeah, stay safe. Have fun. Somewhere expensive because I don't even have to pay. That's so good. That sounds great. Chris said go to bed, so I'm going to take that cue. Yes! If you should be sleeping right now, also good night, Techie System. If you should be sleeping, please take this opportunity to just be like, you know what? This was a chill stream. I'm sufficiently sleepy because I got bored listening to Chris talk, and that's okay. And go to bed. Local otter tells you to sleep or else. Well, it's earlier for you, Maxi, so I should be sleeping. Oh my god, there's 2 Maxis in chat right now. Holy cow. Well, we got 2 Sukis in chat, so that's okay. Never I will stay awake. How about that, huh? That was a real yawn. Are you still gonna stay awake now? My name IRL is Maxi. Aw, there's 3 Maxis in chat. That's awesome, Rekko. Maxi's a cute name. Damn, VTuber Yawns, where you at? I have not seen a VTuber Yawns account. But I think that would be... I don't know, I feel like that would be good for when I can't sleep. I could just watch like a freaking compilation of everyone yawning. And then I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be really tired after that. So... I feel like I must be the only VTuber that yawns because... like, everyone else seems to have all that energy and like, I'm like, I'm sleepy. Your voice sells, your personality sells the otter, which sells the stream. What am I selling? Are you buying? What am I selling? Because I don't know what I'm selling. I'm selling me? Thank you, Danger. Danger, I appreciate you. I think you're super cool and you've stuck around for so long and I appreciate it. Sleepy.
My name is Ian Pazzo. Know my social security.
Oh my gosh, is this for you? Whoa. Why? I'm being so sleepy. Selling entertainment. Thank you so much. Let's wait for the alert. Let's hear it. Let's see it. There it is. Thank you so much, is this for you? I really appreciate it. Thank you. If you got a gift sub from Zith for you, please thank them, because they are the sweetest. This is embarrassing, but I used your Valentine's Day vid to help me fall asleep more than once. Oh, that's so cute. Vivian, that's so sweet. I'm glad I could help. I have fallen asleep to other people's streams and videos and stuff. But I usually turn most of my devices off before I go to sleep. But some nights I just feel better when I hear someone talking really quietly. If you should be sleeping, I hope that I'm lulling you to sleep right now. Zithrio Ultimate Simp? Well, what about the guy literally named Chester's Simp? Plus, it ain't a contest. I feel like you guys are nice and super sweet, and Please simp responsibly. No one should simp me, but if you're gonna do it, please do it responsibly. There's a lot of discussion online about, like, parasocial shit. I don't really know what it all means, but...
Hey
I don't
Chris, I
know.
am
I feel
gonna go
like
play MH. I had a lot of
streams
fun
are really
this
great,
stream.
and I like
Hope
them.
you have a great day and chat to OFC.
But I
Thanks.
guess they can get a little out of hand sometimes, depending on, like... I don't know. I don't really fully get it, but... Yeah, no. Chris, I'm gonna go play Monster Hunter. I had a lot of fun on the stream. Hope you have a great day. Have a good Monster Hunter, Suki. Thank you for hanging out. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. Have a good night and a good gaming. I am second fiddle to Chester's Sim. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't have like a ranking list. I just know people nice to me and I am soft. Stop calling out people. I don't want anyone to feel insecure or like put on the spot or whatever. I don't know. As a streamer, you should really find out. Well, I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna, like... I don't know. I try not to, like, you know... If I find that someone is approaching me in an unhealthy way, I'll try not to, like, fully engage. Or I'll like, ask them to be like, you know, oh, this, you know, makes me uncomfortable, or I'm not really comfortable with that, or whatever. But it's such a big topic, like, understanding, like, the full extent of people and relationships in general is, like... There's a lot to... I just feel like there's a lot going on. There's a lot to unpack, as they say. But I definitely make an effort. The winner gets to be Chris's little PogChamp. Everyone... I feel like I feel like it is I that is the PogChamp and not you. You know what I mean? I feel more little PogChamp than Chat. I feel like Chat is full of like knowledge and wisdom and what to do in video games. I'm just like being... I feel like I'm just being like carried around. I feel like I'm bringing back the beggar hands. You guys are holding me like this. See? Like that. Do I look like a big PogChamp to you? Exactly. Have you considered playing games with viewers? I have. I just haven't, like, thought up a good system for it. Young, dumb, and full of knowledge? Huh? You speak in riddles, Waste. Waste always speaks in riddles. He's the mod that, like, you have to, like, decipher his rhymes in order to fully understand. I got 2 streams open at once. Let's go. Aw, that's so nice. I thank you for having me on. I don't feel bad if you want to watch someone else and you want to put me down. That sounds weird when I say put me down. Don't euthanize me or anything, but you can close my window and watch me some other time. I'm cool with that. Don't put down the otter. Ah. You can always do a point redemption for spots in the games.
I feel like if I was holding you like that, I would accidentally put you in my mouth.
I understand. I have that effect on people. Thank you for the bits, follower. There's no true fair way of playing with viewers. Yeah, I saw a lot of streamers do like Mario Kart. Like I know Vapor plays a lot of Mario Kart with viewers, and I definitely want to do that. Would people be down for Mario Kart streams? Because you can give out like a tournament code and play with people. I think that's super fun. Yeah, no? Random raffle. I don't know, it feels weird to raffle off like, earn your chance to play with the funny otter. It feels kinda... I don't know, it feels a little bit... I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. I'm not... I don't know. I don't understand it. Cheap raffles, maybe. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I feel weird. I forgot to watch Ferret walking on an escalator. Well, you get to watch Otter on an escalator. Oh my gosh, I got the hiccups. I'm gonna drink some water, hang on. What's that thing next to me? It is a viewer. Oh my gosh, it's Cowboy. It's Cowboy Lion, I think was their name. They redeemed put something on my head, but I had to crop them out, and now they are next to me, being carried by this kind person. Yeah, step right up, try your luck winning 5 minutes with the funny otter. It feels like that kind of just makes me feel like I'm this great, you know, like, win a chance to play, you know, like, I don't know, I don't know, I have to figure it out, I have to think about it. Oh gosh, I'm yawning, which means I probably have to call it a stream soon. Have you ever been to outer space? I have not been to space, but I have played Outer Wilds, which is super good. There's multiple ways to go about it. I don't know, I've been avoiding like viewer play with viewer type streams so far just because I'm not sure. I don't know. I guess it's because it's like a new thing. I haven't tried it yet. I haven't like tried like the new thing. Like it kind of intimidates me a little bit. What if something goes wrong? I don't know. Play with mods? I want to. You guys seem so cool. Ah, I want to join a Jackbox night sometime. So close to the end, but I'm sleepy and it's my bedtime. Maxie, I'll see you later. Have a good night. Thank you for sleeping and thank you for hanging out. Have a good night. Otter's in Space 2, the Electric Boogaloo. Would Chester do the Naruto run? Probably. Jackbox nights are wild. Jackbox nights are wild. I want to join. That sounds like so much fun. I don't know. I've just been so... I'm all over the place all the time. If you're ever wondering what it's like to be me, my brain's just like in multiple places at once. I'm always like, even if I'm not doing anything, it always feels like I'm running around in circles. You're always welcome. Oh. Thank you, thank you. I wouldn't, I said I wouldn't sleep, but I think I will sometime tonight. Please do, oh my gosh. Remilius. And thanks for being here. Hi Chris, I'm sorry I came by so late to stream, I was really busy. That's okay. Welcome Vino, thank you for saying hi. Wait, how come it feels like I'm back in this dark woods? Was I always in here? Darn, this has been the Dark Woods stream. Sorry for the repeat video. It was gonna be a different video, but I guess we're back here now. Wait, this is a different video, because the other one wasn't widescreen. Why does it look so similar? I guess there's a lot of foggy woods out there. Foggy woods, now in HD. We took a detour and got lost in the woods. Play Darkwood, it's really good. Oh, I don't know what that is. I gotta look into Darkwood. Someone suggested a game that I looked into and it looks really cool. What's it called? It was like a top-down RPG. Huh. I added it to my Steam wishlist, but I forgot what it was. Sundered Eldritch Edition? No, it wasn't that one, but I'll look into that one too. The other one was forward-facing, this is back-facing. Oh! The prequel. Divinity Original Sin. No, but I have Divinity 1. Yeah, I don't have the second game. Divinity. Yeah, Divinity is another game that I'm not sure if I would stream. It's so long and, like, story-driven. And it's also really hard. But I want to play it. It looks like so much fun. Um, I like the options on the poll. What's the poll? Is Chris your little PogChamp? Oh. Thank you for making that poll. Divinity Original Sin 2 is so good, but you do not want to stream it. Wait, why? Like, is it because it's not a good vibe, or is it because there's like dick and balls or something? What's the reason why I wouldn't want to stream it? It can be a little not safe for work? Whoa. I'll keep that in mind. It's pretty aggressive? Oh, okay. It's long and difficult? I see. I recommend playing Divinity Original Sin 2 with friends on your free time. No one talks about the first one anymore, but I still have the first one and I want to play it because I bought it. Divinity ain't that hard. Why are you naked? Because it got a little warm. It's a bit suggestive at times and that's about it. Chris saying dick and balls is hilarious. Why? Dick and balls. The first one's pretty easy once you get used to it. Yeah, I just remember being stuck in that, like, town. I didn't know where to go. But I feel like I just gotta break through that, like, first level. Heather and I play Divinity 2, and he's playing as a lizard boy, and I'm playing as a female human. Ah, that's so cute. Yeah, I remember you two playing Divinity. You're like Divinity buddies, and that's adorable. I love the lizards. Are there lizards in the first one, or is it just the second one? Oh my gosh. Noxy123, thank you for the prime. Thank you so much. And, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry I missed you 24 minutes ago, a water noodle. Thank you so much for the resub. I don't even know if you're still here. But I hope you are. Thank you so much. And I know Maxie went to bed, but I don't know if I thanked them. Darky Wolfie, thank you again for the 10. Holy crap. My mind is blown. I haven't played it yet, but I don't know if you'd play Omori. I haven't gotten around to it yet, but everyone has great things to say, but the themes are pretty dark. I would play Omori, but I also heard it was pretty long. Like, isn't it like at least 20 hours? I just don't know if turn-based is something that people want to see. Like, ugh. Otherwise I would play Earthbound too, because I know that Omori takes huge inspiration from Earthbound, and I've never played Earthbound before. But I just feel like it's going to be a lot of grinding and a lot of, like, watching turn-based battles, which... Personally, I don't even know if I want to watch that. Like, I would watch, like, an edited together clip of Earthbound. And skipping all, like, the slow stuff, but... I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. Oh, yeah, it was the other Maxie that I know went to bed. 2 Maxies. Both great. Oh, that's my third yawn. Okay, I guess I'll wrap it up in like 5 minutes. Thank you guys for sticking around. I hope that you weren't waiting for me to do something cool. I can't think of anything cool to do to make your time worth it. I've just been chatting idly. But we're gonna wrap it up really, really soon. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go watch the rest of Maxie's stream. After that, I may practice my dancing and come up with some choreography. Whoa, 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 whoa. You dance? That's so cool, Blitzrunner. Holy crap, you're like the coolest person ever. I'll see you later. Have a good night. Nice stream, talk to you later. Thank you for hanging out, Webster. Oh my gosh, I really appreciate it. Do a funny dance? The only thing that this model is capable of doing is swaying back and forth. I'm dancing, see? I was just waiting for you to say dick and balls, so I'm happy. Dick and balls. I wonder if there's a certain number of times saying dick and balls that the Twitch admins would get upset. The dick and balls stream. Earthbound is something I would totally something I would watch. I don't know. I'll think about it, because I do really, really want to play it. But if I don't stream it, I'll play it on my own time. Show us your otter feats? Okay. This is the moment you've been waiting for. It's like that scene in SpongeBob that's like the Krusty Krab training video that's like Da 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 da. And it goes like da 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 da. Here, I have to pull up the VTube Studio. Hang on, hang on. I gotta pull this up and move it to a different window. We're gonna do tricks on this guy's hand, on these guys' hands. All right, step aside, sir. Step aside, please. Thank you. All right. Da 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 da. Oh crap! I get cut off. Oh no. Oh no! I'm losing my head. See? I am just a lower half now. Welcome to the Headless Otter stream. Oh no. What if I... No! 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 Stop it! That was a close one. Holy crap. That felt like a trap. That was really close. You're not allowed to boot me where the sun don't shine. That's not allowed. Stop it! Bad chat. Bad. Here, let me... Stop it. I don't know if you can hear the bonk. I made the sound effects really quiet, and I wonder if I made it too quiet. Hey, that last clip is going viral. Well, you know, you do drive a hard bargain, because I like going viral. Well, there's nothing viral about me going to bed, which I'm gonna do in like a minute. I don't know. I feel like I've been doing a lot of raids. I feel like, I've been winding down this entire stream. I might just like turn the stream off. I don't know. I feel like I've been raiding a little too much. I'll do more raids in the future, but we're all gonna collectively go to bed tonight. So, no raid tonight. I'm just gonna go to sleep. It's a sleepy kind of day. Have you seen Beta's latest video? No, you'll have to send it to me. Feel free to DM me. 4:21 a.m. nice. Oh my gosh. Please go to sleep. I am not worth staying up for. I'll say that a million times. But thank you for hanging out. It was really nice to chat. This has been a really relaxing stream after the hour-long argument on what constitutes a hole or not. I'm sorry again for that, by the way. I'm so sorry. I thought it was funny, but I think I just ran with it a little too long. It's 8 p.m, bruh. It's 11:22 p.m. for me, and it is bedtime. Stream is really chill and relaxing, good before bed. I'm so glad to hear that, McAco. Oh no, 5% battery. Don't be sorry, it was funny. I thought it was funny, but I know for a fact that a lot of people left. I was looking at that view count. People were like, nope. It was funny. It was funny to half of you and absolutely headache-inducing for the other half. You're one or the other. Well, I'm glad it was funny for at least some of you. Thanks for streaming. Thank you for hanging out, Skunja. Alright. Oh, thank you for the DM. I'll check it after. If you guys want to watch someone else, Bug is streaming still. Bug just debuted on Tuesday, and she's super good. Let me do a shout-out again. Oh my gosh. Let me do a shout-out. But I'm not gonna raid... I don't want to raid twice in a week. I feel like that might be a bit too much. I don't want it to be unwelcome. Big Nose Bug. Shout out to Big Nose Bug. And, you can also check out Maxi the Sea Otter. He's super sweet and just started streaming recently. So if you want more otter content, go say hi and be nice to him. So, I think this is the correct way to spell it. I'm so sorry if I spelled it wrong, by the way. I think that's how you spell it. Yeah, I got it right. So, feel free to check out those streamers. They're all really nice, really sweet people. I'm gonna end the stream. We finally finished our drive, and we arrived home, safe and sound. Now we can climb into bed, get all warm and toasty, and go to sleep. get lots of rest and wake up and have a great Friday tomorrow. You know, all that good stuff. I'm back on Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern, normal time. Wait, I saw someone ask a question. Would you ever make a devil angel costume for Chester? That sounds super cute. I'll think about it. I hadn't planned on it before. Why are you still live? Oh my gosh, how was dinner? Welcome back, Gage. I can assure you the chat was very chill and not headache-inducing after the whole talk. But yeah, I'm wrapping it up. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for hanging out. Goodbye, I just joined, but I'm glad to spend my last moments with Chester. Oh my gosh, Reborn! Thank you so much, Reborn. I hope you have an awesome night. Gage says, it was good, I posted a pic on Discord. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go check it right now. Was there any discourse about holes? We dipped back into it a little bit, but oh, you know what? This is what you missed. I'll say this one thing before I call it a stream. I don't know how I got to this point, but at some point I was like, if you can use a donut as a straw, like you can suck down milk through a donut, then I will completely renounce my position and also be extremely impressed. But I'm gonna need some video evidence, so, you know, I'll leave you with this, chat, before I leave. Feel free to take the donut challenge. Record yourself. Actually, don't actually do this. I'm afraid someone's gonna hurt themselves. Don't put your health at risk. Never mind, it was a joke. It was a joke. Someone's gonna, like, choke on the donut somehow. I don't want to be liable for that. Everyone, take care. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'll see you later. See you Sunday. Or, Saturday. Blah. I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.
Delete.
Oh no. What happened? No. Please slurp down milk responsibly. Let me see if I missed anyone. Zithriu, thank you for gifting a sub to Remelius. And Noxy, thank you again for the Prime sub. I really appreciate it. Okay. Bye. I said I wasn't gonna raid anyone, but I actually do want to raid somebody. So if you're still here, hello. We're going to raid I think Whiskey Dingo is still streaming, right? I want to raid Whiskey. I've never raided Whiskey before. But I've lurked a lot on his streams, and he's super funny and high energy. He plays a lot of, like, VR chat, and he does, like, a whole bunch of stuff. I think he's playing Beat Saber right now. That's what it looks like. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Secret stream. No. It's just secret raid. We're gonna do a secret raid. So if you... I don't know, I feel like our stream times don't always overlap. Or at least I always tend to miss it, but I don't know. I'm gonna do a raid, so if you want to stick around for the raid, earn some extra channel points, I will appreciate it. Raid message, I don't know what the raid message could be. I don't know. He streams every day. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like I don't know. Because I get to lurk a lot, I think it means like most of the time he's streaming, I'm not streaming. But I get to raid, and that makes me excited. So I don't know what the stream message would be. But the raid, I don't even. He's probably not even reading chat because he's like winning so hard in Beat Saber. So I'm just gonna send you over. Whiskey Dingo. Start raid. Donut straw? I mean, I feel like that's just gonna be confusing. I don't know. I don't want them to be confused. Yeah, maybe just say hi. Just spam the pause and say hello. Or just say raid.
Your Saturday morning streams make me wake up early all excited like I did as a kid for cartoons. Thanks for the great stream.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Oh, I lost track of chat. Zinshin, thank you. It's always nice to see you and have you around. So, I'm gonna hit the button, but the default, I kind of feel like if I can't think of anything, the raid message is pizza's here, because I think it's cute. So I'll post it so you can copy and paste it. So here's the message. Alright, I'm gonna hit it in like 2 seconds. So, thank you again. Bye for real this time.